Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends. To all my Canadians, happy Victoria Day long weekend. I think the Americans is next weekend. Fair long weekend. Living on Player, good to see you. Evan, welcome back. Mike, good to see you. Flyboy, welcome. Quick Match, good to see you. Dan, good to see you. Sklit, good to see you. Nismo, welcome back. CHLM, good to see you. Yuckfu, welcome. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Skyworker, welcome back. Tony Baldo, good to see you, man. Sushi, good to see you. Gary P, welcome back. Good to see you. Seven Aviation, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome back. Rohit, good to see you. Justin, good to see you. Joe C, welcome back. Lemon Wolf, good to see you, man. Mig20, welcome. College Dude, good to see you. Quinton Boggs, welcome back. Kemmel, good to see you. Samir, good to see you. Max Medcraft, welcome. Zachary, good to see you. Bomb Tech, good to see you. Welcome back, friends. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Really do appreciate it. The aircraft is boarding. Passengers are jumping on board. We've got the cargo loading up here momentarily as well. Today's going to be a fun one, friends. Anchorage down to Juneau, about an hour and 20-minute flight, and then we've got a short little hop from Juneau over to Ketchikan. The views today are going to be absolutely spectacular. The approaches should be just as amazing. Very much looking forward to this one. Going to wrap up the week here in Alaska. If you missed it, we did the flight from Portland up to Anchorage on Saturday. Yesterday, we did Anchorage to Fairbanks and back for the very first time. And today, finishing off the week, Juneau to Ketchikan, kind of like a little milk run, if you will, today. I think the milk run continues, but we're only doing a part of the milk run. Monsieur Jarvis, good to see you. Digital, good to see you, man. Sean, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back as well, man. Good to see you. Kenzo, welcome. Rashid PUBG, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. 737-700 with eyebrow windows. Yes, apparently all of Alaska's 700s have eyebrow windows, so I was informed by chat the other day, so we've turned them on while we're in the 700. Let's not waste any time here on the ground, chat. Let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. We'll get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll into Juneau. Perfect. Munio, good to see you, man. Kamal, good to see you as well. JJ, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Your Microsoft isn't loading. Give it some patience. Sometimes I've noticed that it can take a little bit longer than normal. Battery switch is coming on. Ground power's coming on. Beautiful. Let's go all the way upstairs. Let's get the IRS to the nav position, left side and right side. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. Yaw damper can stay off for now. We'll get the fuel pump on. Everything else looks good here. Let's get some panel brightness up on this guy. Good. Arm emergency exits, no smoking or chime only to the on position. We'll get the window heat turned on as well. Prop heats and hydraulic pumps will stay off for now. Packs are in the off position. Isolation valve is open. Engine bleeds are on. AP bleed is off. We're going up to 37,000 feet for this first leg. Flight level 370 and our landing elevation into Juneau. Probably have to check out an approach chart, to be honest with you. RNAV runway 8, I believe, is what we want. Yes, and the airport elevation is at a whopping... it's not giving it to me anywhere here. Airport elevation, I'm assuming it's probably sea level then? Airport elevation, there it is, 25 feet, so we're just going to leave it right there. Beautiful. Cool. All that looks good for the overhead. We'll get the logo light on, and then we'll come down here and we'll start bringing in some information into our electronic flight bag. Let's go and request our flight data. Good. You can see Alaska 64 from Anchorage to Juneau with a cost index of 20. Total route distance is 522 nautical miles. As I mentioned, just about over an hour into Juneau today. Personally, I like the load time, just perfect time for me to set up the flight. Exactly. Yeah. The Juneau to Anchorage earlier during sunrise, absolutely amazing. It is beautiful. Yeah, it is, man. Nice to see the Portland flight on Saturday, or as I thought, the home of Tanya Harding, aka the woman who used a police baton to take out her rival. Yes, was that her hometown? I didn't know. I don't know that. Cool. Let's come down here to the CDU, the MICDU, the FMC, whatever you'd like to call it. We'll get some main panel brightness up here. A little bit cloudy and dark down on the ground in Anchorage this morning. It is early morning. It's like 8 a.m. in Anchorage. That looks good to me. Let me come over here. Let me get some panel brightness up on that guy. Beautiful. Down to the MICDU, the CDU. We're going to go to the FMC page. We're going to go to pause on it. We're sitting on the ground here in Anchorage. So we'll go pank, throw that into our reference airport. Go to next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. We'll go to the route tab. We'll go ahead and flight plan request Anchorage to Juneau. Good. We'll set payload of the aircraft. We'll set the fuel of the aircraft. Good. And then we'll select the route. Give that about 10 or 15 seconds to run through it. Cap, do you still have the external FMC? I do. Yes, absolutely. You can put exclamation point FMC, or you can check the link down in the description below. Yeah, absolutely love it. Yep. Good morning and happy Monday, Cap. Also, everyone in chat. Scotty, good to see you, man. Welcome back, dude. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Starting off the week strong. Looking good, man. Route uplink is loading. Again, give that about another 5-10 seconds. Then we can execute that and get our flight plan in. Looks like they're departing out of the 25 left today into... I should have pinned that. Let me pin that one there. There we go. Looks like we're departing out of 25 left today. If we have a look-see at the ATIS real world, well, there was one, but I don't know where it's gone. It has now decided to leave, but that's fine. Winds just updated, so there we go, 0503. So we're going to plan 7 left for the departure today. That will be our departing runway. Route uplink is active. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. Alex, celebrating 18 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Said, God, Alaska is beautiful. It really is, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate you. SR88, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. All right, flight plan is in there. That looks good. Let's go to our departure page. We are going to plan for the... let's have a quick little look-see here. We're out to Joe is our first waypoint. So if we look at the standard instrument departures out of here, we're probably going to want to be...
I have been playing an SU-15 beta, and I have to say FPS is back. I have not had one stutter, and the load times are way better. Hope they release soon.
Very good to hear. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you as always, man. I think we're just going to do the Anchorage 9 departure chat. We'll pin that one. So off of runway... no, we can't use that one because that's not out of the runway 7s. What about the fits? No. What about the... I guess we could take this one. That's weird. The Potter 1, I guess it would be. Potter 1, expect radar vectors assigned route for depicted fix, maintain 4,000, expect further clearance. I guess that's the one that we're doing. So we're going to be on the Potter 1 departure. So we'll find the Potter 1. Good. We'll be out of 7 left, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Arrivals. There is no star into here, but we do have the RNAV arrivals. The last waypoint on our flight plan is A-sort. Trying to find where A-sort is. A-sort is here. And then it would take us straight in for the arrival. Okay. I don't see A-sort on the RNAV approach. I just see Chile. That's fine. Maybe if we go to a different arrival, the LDA. Nope, no A-sort as well. Okay. We'll just plan for the RNAV Victor. So we'll plan for the RNAV Victor runway 8 and our transition Echo Foxtrot. Where's Echo Foxtrot? Elephant. I guess we'll take it from there. That makes the most sense. So we'll take Elephant. Good. We'll execute that. We'll go to our legs page. We'll scroll through because we're definitely going to have some discontinuities. So we'll fill that in. It's going to be Echo Foxtrot, and then out to Chile. That doesn't make sense because Chile is up here. Chile, then it should be to Gumley, then to Ojimi. Okay, so we need to remove... It should be A-sort direct chill. Execute that to Gumley, to Ojimi, to Mene, to Sólríkt, and then in for the arrival. It is an off-centered approach. There is terrain, so you can't come into it. We're going to be coming in on an off-centered approach with a slight right turn on to final. Okay, good. So it means we're going to be coming up from this way, down, not from up like that, which makes sense. Okay, cool, sweet. I'm happy with that. It looks like the aircraft is already loaded. That was very quick. We'll go to the overhead. They're not messing around this morning in Anchorage. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. A couple more things that we need to do. We'll go back to our NITREF tab. We'll do our perf-init request. Let the aircraft fill out these things into here. Use the RNAV Tango. It connects to A-sort. It's okay. We've got it planned here. I'll look at the flight plan. If we do need to change it, mofo, we can do that as well. It's just weird that I'm not seeing... Like, there's no approach chart for the RNAV Tango, which I find a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it's not used anymore, but yeah, we're just going to use the RNAV Victor. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the Tango, but I don't even have a chart for it. So I don't want to use an arrival if I don't have the chart and I can't confirm what waypoints are on it, right? 6.6 on the planned fuel, good. 52.2 on the 0 fuel weight, that's good. Cost next 20. We're going to 370, though it looks like the airplane can do 390. We'll go initially up to 370, and we'll worry about the rest of that. That looks good to me. Let's go to our N1 limits here today. Let's go over to our electronic flight bag, get some performance numbers out of here. We are departing on 7 left. We're going to import from aircraft, good. I'm going to select flaps 5 degrees. Good. I'm going to import the live weather. Good. And I'm going to calculate our V-speed. So 1,500 feet acceleration, flaps 5, 86, 76 on the N1. Takeoff D-rate of 2 with a 32 degrees cell temp. So 32 degrees cell temp, takeoff D-rate of 2, climb D-rate is in as well. We'll go ahead and set flaps 5 degrees. Our CG weight 23.7, correct. Trim 557, correct. V-speed 28, 29, 34. All of those numbers are correct and line up. Beautiful. Let's go and get our APU generator on. We'll get the passengers seated. Our APU bleed can come on. Anti-collision light can come on. Hydraulic pumps can come on. And we'll flip this over to APU gen here as well. Fuel pumps can come on. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. I'm also going to pull the park brake. We can release the ground power. Yes. And we can remove the wheel chocks as well. We don't need those up anymore. Beautiful. Looking good, chat. We're going to get this guy onto traffic. We're going to get this guy onto traffic. Good. We do have no ATC online today, but we do have auto ATC. So 4531 is our squawk code today. 4531. Good. We'll turn that on to TA only. Good. Beautiful. RNAV Tango is an airline-specific approach that requires specific aircraft training. Interesting. I still find it odd that we don't have a chart for it, though. Does that not seem odd, or is that just me that there's no chart for that? Even though it's airline-specific, like, you still get the circle-to-land chart into Innsbruck and stuff, even though that is also airline-specific and captain-only. You have a chart in your Navigraph? I mean, you're looking at my Navigraph, Juneau. I only have 2 approaches to choose from. The LDA X-Ray Runway 8 or the RNAV Victor Runway 8. I don't know why I don't have any other charts. Very weird. Yeah, odd. If anybody else is flying with me, or if anybody has Navigraph open, there isn't one in Navigraph. I'm wondering if Mofo is just using like an older version of Navigraph or something like that. Maybe that's why. Cap, I fixed my TCA throttle with some super glue on the rubber tension clip. Did a good job. Hey, nice. Light speed. Very good, man. Very, very good. We are going tail to the left. Yes. Hey, Captain Chat, just arrived in Cape Verde from Manchester, UK. TUI jet, 6 hours on a 737 MAX. As much as I love that plane, 6 hours of your needs in your mouth is a little bit much. It is, yes. Especially if you don't splurge for a business class seat or something like that. You know what I mean? Okay, park brakes released.
Commencing push.
Beautiful. Make sure it's all clear around me. Good. Wonderful. Sweet. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. Make sure that our packs are on, bleeds are on, good, seatbelts are on, fuel pumps are on. Wonderful, chat. We're good to go. Let's go and spool up engine number 2. Throw it over to ground. N2% on the rise.
SU-15 officially drops 23rd. It's
Yes.
ready according to the devs. There is no more delays. It's done.
Hopefully, man. We're almost 2 months late on the update. Huge enough floaties to you, JJ. Thank you for another donation, my friend. I appreciate you. I think I missed a couple membership milestones. AJ, celebrating 2 years. I feel like it's been way longer than 2 years, my man. But huge no floaties to you guys. Could we please get some love and chat for AJ celebrating 24 months and getting his official golden maple leaf badge in chat. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate the 24 months of support, my friend. And we've got Dallin celebrating 27 months. Is he captain? Watching the best captain in the air. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. And we had Alex for 18 months as well. Thank you, guys. Block time. Shh. Yep, block time. No problem. Block time's on. Block time's on. 30. We'll add 30 seconds onto the block time, Gregory. Cool. Looks like we got a good start on engine number 2. I don't want to keep anybody waiting. Looks like we have a couple airplanes here flying with us today. There's an 800 and another 700 right here beside us. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Over to ground. Start valve open. And 2% is on the rise. Diamond Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Love to see some EasyJet operations again once you're back in the 320. Yeah, I mean, we do tons of EasyJet, man. If you go to the channel and you click on the live tab, we've got all kinds of EasyJet content, man. I've flown EasyJet a ton on this channel, so don't be shy to go check out past live streams if you want to see more EasyJet content. I think next week we're going to do some flying around Greece and stuff like that.
But you know me,
yeah.
Whenever we're in Alaska, it's always a long layover in Porg. Some of the best scenery in Porg, and it's always a good time. Who doesn't like a good time in Porg?
Huge love floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support, dude. I appreciate you, C2A. Everybody likes a good time in Pog. Huge love floaties, my man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, dude. Did you know X Defiant that comes out tomorrow? What is X Defiant? I have no clue what that is. I'm sorry, man. Just I'm down for a quick burger and you're already pushing damn near fast. Yes, sir. We wasted no time today, man. Get up on out of here. Park brake is coming on. Good. Let's go to the overhead. Gen 1, Gen 2, good. Isolation valve goes to auto, packs over to auto. APU bleed goes off. Switch over to Gen 1. Yacht amper comes on. Probe heat comes on. Pressurization panel set and checked. 37,000 feet. APU goes off. Start switches over to continuous. And we are looking good. Let's go ahead and set flaps down to 5 degrees for takeoff. Good. Nice little view of that. Caps, are any Southeast Asia ops soon? Japan, Singapore, Manila? Yes. I don't know about soon, but yes. India and Japan are both on the list of places that I need to visit ASAP. Yeah. Some people say it's a COD killer by Ubisoft. Oh, is that game? Man, I was following that game for a while, like when they were doing like the early beta tests and stuff like that. Interesting. Yeah, I will have to have a look at that then. Recommendations on a new set of rudder pedals. Brett, really depends how much money you want to spend, man. Really depends how much you want to spend. Kenzo, 20 months. Huge no floaties too, man. Thank you, buddy. appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Truly do appreciate that. It's on the Ubisoft store, right? Interesting. Comes out tomorrow. I may have to check that out. Is it cross-platform, Hands? Do you know? I have a couple buddies who are dying for some new games on PlayStation. I wonder if it's cross-platform, if it's PC only. Probably if it's Ubisoft PC only. Trim value, 557. Let's bring that down here. 557 should be good right about there. Wonderful. Auto brakes over to RTO. Trim value is set. Flaps are set. We'll set our speed, 134. It is a massive right turn out on departure because of the terrain in front of us. We will just go ahead and let's bug up the heading that we're going to be on, which I believe is like 195 or something like that. Max $400, mostly fly the 7.3 and the A320. Okay, I mean, the Thrustmaster pendular rudder system is by far the best rudder system that you can get. Other notable mentions are the Thrustmaster TFPRs, I think they're called, or TFRPs or something like that. Other notable mentions, there is the Logitech rudder pedals. I've had a pair of those for years. They do the trick. I've heard good things about the Turtle Beach rudder pedals. I personally cannot, I can't give any value. I haven't owned them. I've never really flown in the sim, but I've had a couple people in chat tell me that they're very good. So that is also a possibility, and that would be under the $400 range. So, yeah. It comes out on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. Interesting. Okay. Is it free to play or is it payware? Be interesting. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. X Defiant. Cool. We're ready to go. Park brakes off. Let's go get our taxi going here, chat. There's a 747 on my right. It's a free-to-play. Got you. Yeah, he's at the parking. That's the Hawaiian? Cathay? Who's that? I don't know. Did you see the new Planet of the Apes movie? It's a must-see. You know what, man? I've never been into the Planet of the Apes movies, to be honest with you. Yeah. Been eye up the Thrustmaster line pedals. They're very nice, Brett. You will not be disappointed. What I can say with that, for sure. We're going all the way out here. We want to go down Kilo. We need to find Kilo. Has Alaska Airlines ever had 320s? They did when they absorbed Virgin America, but I believe that they're all gone now. I think that they've sold all their A320s and 321neos and 321s to United and Delta, and yeah. Free means lots of cheaters. It can be. It depends, right? Phoenix update after Sim Update 15. Nice. Found out there's a Matrix 5. I didn't know there was a 4. Nice. Nice. Alaska, the Airbuses, yes, they did. They got rid of them. Getting ready to fly Virgin Atlantic on Sunday, 3:50 to London from JFK upper class. Can't wait. Ooh, that'll be fun, man. Enjoy your experience, dude. Enjoy it, man. Alright, we're looking for Kilo. I think we can take this Golf out here and then Golf with a slight right onto Kilo. I think that's how we can work that one. Zach, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. B2 the Gamer, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Strody, good to see you, dude. Welcome. So Alaska's a Boeing lover. Well, I mean, they have on all of their airplanes, they have this right here on all of their 7.3s. Boeing. Proudly, all Boeing for Alaska. Zachary, do you know if you're going to be down at Vegas yet, or are you still on the fence? Still on the fence about the Vegas. More cost-effective and efficient, if anything, to maintain a single fleet type, 100%. Yeah, now, Alaska doesn't have a single, right? They've also got, they've got some Embraers. They did have some Q400s, which they're getting rid of. But, yeah. Kilo takes us right across runway 33 here as well. So here's our slight right onto Kilo, crossing the runway, and getting our taxi on here. I don't think I'll be able to make it, man, especially the flight training continuing. Lots of money being pushed. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha, man. All makes sense, man. At least you got in the one in Houston. Hopefully it'll be closer to you next year, Zach. I know that they do plan on announcing the next location for the expo this year, so keep an eye on that. Maurizio, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thoughts on the intentional PMDG leak that they said was not intentional? I don't think it was intentional. Wasn't it just a beta tester leaked the documentation or something like that? I don't really know if it was intentional. I don't know. Again, dude, I don't really pay attention to any of this, dude, to be honest. Somebody leaked the manual for the 777. Bet they're not a beta tester anymore. Correct. Tango, 27 months. Huge no floaties to you, Tango. Thank you very much for support, man. 27 months. All is well over here, man. I hope you're doing well as well, dude. I don't care about any PMDG news except the release date for the 777. Yeah, well, another week is gone and we still don't have the release date. Pretty crazy, man. Someone also leaked the Aerosoft 330 manual. Should have released the plane a few months ago. It was a Redditor who was using a domain search tool and found the hidden link on the website. These people, man, need to find a job or get a hobby outside of trolling on the internet. What if they drop a bomb and release it with Sim Update 15? I have no clue, man. No clue, dude. What's up, Cap? Just got back from the UK and back in the States. Looks like my membership has gone into renew when I get home. No worries, Jake. No worries at all, man. Might as well start developing a 777 myself. Yeah. At this point, I don't care. I mean, it's not that I don't care, but it's like I always say, man. When it comes to flight sim products and stuff like that, just keep your, have a little bit of reserved, because it's just anything can happen, man. And I think we've all figured out now that it's especially when it comes to PMDG, there's really no competition, so there's no there's no real threat of anybody else releasing a 777, and I think that has something to do with it as well, as to why they're kind of just taking their sweet time. They just there's no threat. There's no competition. There's nobody else. So yeah. I guess I'll join in the Ketchikan flight while your sim's not loading, or sound pack? Nope, these are default sounds. Will the PMDG 777 come to Xbox? I would assume it will. I don't know. I'm sure it's been asked on the forums many times, but I don't know. I've been on latest Sim Update 15 beta for about the past week, and I've done a few flights, no issues. Also finally fixed the bleed through on the grounds at some airports. Nice. Good news. I don't really have the bleed throughs at most airports, but yeah. Had to leave and meet my wife down the street because she forgot something from home. Ah, got you. Next leg it is. You're saying that Captain Sim is not competition for PMDG? Correct. Correct, my friend. Remember, guys, you're enjoying the streams. Don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. There's almost 300 of us in here right now, so we should have a huge number of likes. I think we're still sitting under 100 likes. So if you haven't done so, please show the channel some love if you are enjoying the content. It would be much appreciated. PMDG has a lot more competition in Microsoft than they did in FSX and P3D. Maybe in the long run of things, Tom, yes. Currently, right now, no. Nobody's putting anything out, right? I mean, we're kind of... The last 2 months have become incredibly stale once again. And it's kind of, the way Microsoft, and I see it with my channel analytics, man, it's like as clear as day. We'll have like a huge peak when like something thinks we're coming and we start getting super excited, and then we drop all the way down when there's been no news for weeks / months. There's a huge decline. And then with the release of the 777 coming back up and Flight Sim Expo, there's going to be a massive influx in subscribers, users, chatters, whatever it may be, and then it'll kind of drop off again as we wait for the next release of aircraft. It's we're in one of those big lulls right now. Big lulls. Strobe lights are on, wing lights are on. Good. Don't see any traffic on short final. Let's take the runway and let's get the hell out of here. All the devs are probably waiting for 2024. Yes and no, right, Daniel? They've already said it's using the same SDK. So if your product works for Microsoft 2020, in theory, it should work for. It should also work for Microsoft 2024. So I don't really know if a lot are waiting for that. I don't know. PMDG says that they're not waiting for the Sim Update 15, but something tells me that they are waiting for it because this is the final major update to the simulator before the release of 2024. Something tells me that PMDG is being extra cautious. They don't want to release an airplane and then have to go back and fix a bunch of stuff a week after, you know what I mean? So PMDG says they're not waiting for Sim Update 15. I firmly believe that they are waiting because they just don't want to have to fix the airplane, a week after release. That's the only conclusion that I've come to at this point of why we don't have it. I'm sure there could be other internal options and stuff like that, but to me, that's probably the biggest glaring issue. All right, friends, let's do it. Throttle's up to 40%. GMC, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, buddy. Incredibly kind. Alrighty, we're looking good. I guess it usually helps to turn on your flight directors and your auto throttles and your VNAV and your LNAV, right, chat? Maybe sometimes it helps. Cool. Chrono's going on, and Toga. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Bumpy runway.
80 knots.
Neutral. Holy bumpy runway, chat.
Rotate.
Rotate. It says there's no wind. There's definitely wind.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Auto brake off, gears locked. Start making our right turn out. There's big mountain ranges in front of us. Climb power's in. Flaps up 1 degree. What throttle am I using? Right now I'm using my honeycomb throttle with my 737 add-on attachment. Yeah, Tom, the winds up here in Anchorage, the last couple landings that we've had have been absolutely bananas, dude. The winds have just been all over the place. Gamer Social Life, thank you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you. Hope all's well. 210, flaps are clean. Huge no floaties to you, Gamer Social Life. Thank you for the continued support of the channel, my friend. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I feel you, Strody. I feel you, man. All right, we got to gain some altitude before we can make the left turn direct. Actually, we could probably do it now. Direct Joe. There's 250 on the speed. Cam, what's up, man? It was a nice takeoff, yeah. Got my yoke sensitivities down perfect for flying the PMDGs, I feel like. Sounds are coming back here just a little bit, chat. We can hear ourselves think. And look at that. We're going to fly right up this valley here. Beautiful. Looking real nice, chat. 8,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is going on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Let's bug up our cruise altitude, which is going to be 37,000 feet. So bug that up, 37,000 feet. Good. We're climbing up and away. +4. We should probably get some engine anti-ice on. Coming through these clouds here. Fortunately, we're going to miss out on some beautiful views as we enter the clouds. Cap, just bought all 3 these Orbex sceneries. I like them. Thanks for showing them off. No worries, JJ. Glad you're enjoying them, man. Cap, you are clear for an emergency landing. We don't need an emergency landing. Hey, Cap, how come you don't use the gear lever on the Boeing yoke? Because I have a gear lever right here on my Honeycomb Bravo. Let's smoke. Hey, cheers to that. Yeah, that just doesn't excite me, Captain Howdy. I'm sure there's some amazing airplanes that are coming out, but yeah. They just don't excite me, man. Got a bomb pop 5mm today. Oof. See ya. Alright, through the cloud layer that was going to give us some issues. Anti-ice goes back off. We'll gain some better performance. And there we go. We are en route. Is the Latin VFR 340 any good? I feel you've asked me that question a couple times. I feel like you're just trying to open up some worms. It says our optimum cruise level is 390, chat. So we're going to bug up 390. We'll execute that. We'll go upstairs. We'll set our pressurization panel 390. And yeah, we're through 10,000 feet as well, so we can kill all of the lights. Engine start switches, wing lights, logo lights, and seatbelts over to auto. 39,000 pressurization panel set, and we'll set 390 up here as well. 39,000. I can't remember the last time we took a 737 up to 39,000 feet, chat. This will be a nice one. This will be a nice one. Never give Latin VFR your money. For screenshots, that's about as good as it's good for. Bravo Whiskey, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hey, Cap, do you use photogrammetry? Yes, of course. Yeah. Can't tell this Northern Sky Ketchikan the same thing as the Orbex. I think they're different sceneries. I think they're the same. I can't tell. Tom. Anchorage Center's online. There's the ping. 1252. 1252. And where are we proceeding direct to right now, chat? We are proceeding direct to Johnstone Point. Anchorage Center, good morning, Alaska 64 direct Johnstone Point. Juneau comes with a mass. Ketchikan is separate, I think. Interesting. I'm gonna buy it. It looks quite good on the screenshots. Have fun wasting your money, my amigo. I don't know if that was for me, but... Sorry, is that for Alaska 64?
Plus 64, Anchorage Center low. Yeah, the audio just kind of cut out second.
We're passing through 20,000 feet direct Johnstone Point.
64, Anchorage Center low, ready to contact 24 miles south, southeast of the Anchorage Airport, calling maintain follow 370.
370, we'd actually like to amend that for 390, please.
Call maintain follow 390.
390, thanks so much, Alaska 64. Alrighty, there we go, chat, climbing out. Brock Besser's gone for the rest of the playoffs with a blood clot. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all, man. Wish him all the best for his health. That's shitty.
Climb 370 and direct Johnstone DOR. Alaska 60.
See, the problem is we're so starved for aircraft that people start coming to terms and thinking it's acceptable for what Latin VFR is doing. Anyways, I don't want to. I just don't want to open that can of worms, man. Buy whatever you want to buy, dude. Buy whatever you want to buy. There's a reason you don't see any of the main content creators flying Latin VFR airplanes. There's a reason why all the full-time guys and most content creators will not be purchasing and flying the Latin VFR airplanes. So, I mean, again, dude, do whatever you want to do. It's your money. But, yeah, for me, I remember before I was a content creator, I would always look around and I would always look at what the content creators were using and the full-time flight sim guys, because if the full-time flight sim guys, the content creators, they're all using quality products, that's the type of product that you should probably go with. The fact that you see maybe 1 or 2 streamers, if that, flying the Latin VFR lineup and product of planes, I think that speaks volumes to me. But again, I'm also open to the idea that maybe the PMDG lineup or the Phoenix lineup is you know, too much for you, or it's not for you. You know what I mean? So I'll leave it at that, man. Again, I don't want to open up a can of worms. I don't want to have a bunch of arguments in chat again. Yeah, do whatever you want to do, man. So sad that Latin VFR does for us, laughing and taking our money with half-assed work. The guys release a new plane every 3 months. Wake up, people. I mean, I think this is their 5th plane. Yeah. Is XP streaming it? Yep. He has already streamed it a bunch. I believe he's actually, I saw just as I was opening up my YouTube today, I think he's streaming it again this evening. I mean, like I said, dude, if that's the type of product that he wants to promote to his community, then so be it, man. There ain't nothing we can do about it. But the only thing I can control is what I show you guys in my community. Yeah, I have more respect than that to showcase Latin VFR airplanes to you guys. Sorry, just gonna leave it at there. Yeah. It's quite sad because if you're new to flight simulators, you won't know what's good and what isn't because the prices are all the same. Yep. I feel you, man. It's on you to do the proper amount of research. That's all it is, man. Yeah. Latin VFR is for the Facebook pilots? True. Yeah. I recently bought the A340 to try it out. It's shit and I regret it. I could have told you that and saved you $40. But also people don't want to, like, I don't know, man. Like I said, there's multiple different levels, I think, of simulation and what people are looking for. I wholeheartedly believe that, like, a third, maybe third is too much, maybe a quarter or a fifth of the community is solely here to jump outside and go, oh my god, look at my 340. Screenshot. Like, I fully believe there's only, you know, there's a certain percentage of the community that's all they care about. They could care less whether they copy and pasted default A320 code from the SDK. What the fuck do they know? They have no clue what that means. You know what I mean? But I fully feel that, like, that's like, and maybe that's X-Planes, maybe that's XP72's community. I don't know, man. I don't get to watch a lot of XP. He streams usually when I'm out at the farm and stuff like that. At least recently I haven't got to watch a lot of XP. Maybe that's what his community's about, man. Maybe they're all about the screenshot, the oohs and the ahs, and I don't know, even the texturing of that airplane just doesn't look right to me. But again, that's me. That's my opinion. But hey. Facebook comments laugh. This is the best thing ever. Try Latin VFR for what? Thank you, Latin VFR, for what you do for us flight simmers. Yeah. They're probably also moderating the Facebook comments to make it look better than they are, right? I think that's a big thing too. Sean, what's up, man? All the best with your check ride next week, dude. I have full faith. Full faith, my friend. All the best. There's plenty of people that just don't give a shit. It looks like a 340 and that's all that matters. I don't know, man. Yeah. Moderating comments like X-Plane. Yep. I love how the Captain Scams posts are all just laugh reacts on Facebook. Well, and he closes a lot of the comments, right, Nismo? That's what's hilarious about a lot of these developers. They just live in total ignorant bliss, man. Just, they don't care, dude. Bank accounts getting padded by all the little Timmies that just don't know any better, that just buy all the products up. Bank account gets padded, it's full of laugh emojis, turn the comment section off. You think Latin VFR gives a shit? God no. You think Bredoc cares? God no. You think Captain Sim cares? God no. They're just looking at their bank accounts, man. Happier than a pig rolling around in shit. Is what it is, man. I'm riding the right seat with my buddy in his Cirrus SR22 next week. The thing is so nice. Very cool, man. Very, very, very cool. I'm honest, I fell for the Captain Sim 777 way back when my PC finds it a Trojan virus and got rid of that thing. Well, again, Zach, that's not... Your PC finding it as a Trojan is because it doesn't have millions of downloads. That's kind of like how a lot of antiviruses work. So flight sim stuff always gets flagged. I download stuff all the time and my computer flags it. It's not necessarily what it is. It's not necessarily like a Trojan or a virus. It's just because it hasn't been downloaded millions of times that it doesn't pass like a security check. Right? I hope that makes sense. Look down, we might be seeing the outdoor boys eating homemade bread and honey butter. Dude, the guy's crazy, man. Oh, man. Chad, aside from no, should I reinstall Microsoft? Why would you reinstall? Are you having problems with it? If you're having problems with it, then maybe. Did you see that Utah got an NHL team? Yes, I did. Yeah, their scenery's okay, Zach. I wouldn't consider it the same on like level as like, you know, Any Builds or Fly Tampa or anything like that, but I would say they're definitely better than like Feel There and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Post Guy, what's up, man? You got bored and you want to reinstall your simulator. Chad, it's Monday. Hi, how are you? Welcome, Monday. If you're bored, I suggest going outside. I don't know, go to a restaurant, ride a bike, go for a walk. I don't know. I feel like there's other things you could be doing. No, thank you. Aside from no, so you only want the answer to be yes. If you're all watching the Ford film of the car company, do you know it? Which one? I don't know. Touch/smoke some grass. Hello, Monday, I'm baked. Doing anything, Kyle, for Victoria Day? No. No, I'm not, man. Jake gifting 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Jake. Thank you very much for support, my friend. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Le Mans. Ooh, very cool. Is Any Builds 320 any good? I can't wait for it. I've heard good things. I haven't flown it. I don't know yet, but I've heard good things about it. I've heard it's really, especially over the last couple of updates, it's gotten really good. Yeah. What even is Victoria Day? Yes, I'm from Canada. Queen Victoria. What do you mean? Queen Victoria, man. It's called Le Mans 66. Got you. Got you. Thank you again, Jake, for the 5 gifted members. Guys, if you were lucky enough to get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind. Incredibly kind. Who cares about Queen Victoria? Well, as descendants of Britain, you know, as a colony of Britain, I feel like it probably makes sense that we're celebrating Queen Victoria. Yeah, no, does that not make sense? Maybe, I don't know. It's Monday. It's Monday, Mike, so I don't think anything makes sense. Yeah. Celebrate the British Royal Tyrants. Simmer down now. Any thoughts on flight schedules for next week? Maybe some 300 ops. The 300's really difficult to fly in Europe, Tom. They just don't have very many routes. I think next week we're going to be in the 320. The following week when we come back to the US, we'll go in the A300. Just because there's not very many routes of the A300 in Europe, dude. They basically fly out of like a couple airports and that's it. So I don't want to have to just keep doing the same airports over and over again just to fly the A300. So A320 next week, and then we'll jump in the A300 the following week back in North America, so we can do some FedEx and UPS ops and stuff like that. Setting up Microsoft 24 will also be a pain. Input settings, wing views. I mean, yes and no. Input settings should be fine. Everything should carry on over. So, where in Europe are you planning to fly? I have no clue yet, Lemon. I don't know, man. I want to do some EasyJet ops. I was thinking of doing some Aegean as well down in Greece. It's been a while since we've been down to Greece. Maybe get some Athens ops, Athens into somewhere and stuff like that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see where it takes us. I usually don't plan too far ahead because just anything could happen, right? I mean, like, we could get the MD-11, we could get the 777 to start showcasing. So, yeah, Corfu would be fun. Yeah, we haven't been to Corfu in a while. The runway was closed in Corfu for a while. I wonder if it's open now. Thessaloniki is always good to fly into. It is, yeah. Thank you, Queen Victoria, for getting me a day off work. See, that's what I mean. That's all. That's really all that matters, right? Hey, you get a free day off work. And it's a paid day off work. It's a statutory holiday. There you go. Appreciate your worldviews in the UK and governments, but not here. Correct. Yes, let's keep it, as friendly as possible, chat. Can you fly Munich to... I don't know where CHQ is. Sorry. Dubrovnik. Yes, that's right. You guys told me there's a new Dubrovnik scenery. LDDU. Who made it again? Somebody was telling me that last week. It's kind of hike, but have you ever done Funchal? Yeah, absolutely, Tom. Yeah, lots of times. Yeah. How many bank holidays do you have in Canada? There's 8 in the UK. Good question. I don't know, Strody. I don't know. I feel like it's probably somewhere around that as well. 6 to 8, I would think. Gibraltar's cool. We haven't been to Gibraltar in a while. That could be cool, yeah. You switched frequencies? I'm so confused right now. 132.3. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You don't have any? Yeah, you have some banked holidays, don't you? You guys have like 4th of July and you have another one in this. You have one coming up next week, don't you? What's it coming up to? Chania Airport in Crete, Greece. I'll see if I can get some scenery, one Polish guy. I'll see if I can get some scenery, man. Memorial weekend, exactly. Isn't that a statutory holiday? Work culture in the U.S. is disgusting. No clue about the dev, but it's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, statutory holidays, bank holidays, yeah. Where you get paid. You get paid by your job to be home. Anchorage Center, hello, Alaska 64, flight level 390.
Plus 64 Anchorage Center, hello. I just on the wrong frequency, that's my apologies. So this is the correct one. Now I can hear everybody else. I was logged on to North, but should be able to hear everybody now. Thanks.
Perfect, no worries, man. Juneau LSGS. No. I'm sure everybody know it. We call them federal holidays? Gotcha. Okay. So federal holidays, we call them statutory holidays here. Stat holidays. 390, chat. It's been a while since we've been up this high. Get it? Top ends in 250 miles. So we're looking good.
Good, cool. Yeah, I was on the wrong frequency. My apologies. Fly the June 6 departure report Colgan and
there's MXI Design LDDU, but it's potato quality. You said there was a new one that came out though, didn't you? Somebody was mentioning it last week. Giggity. Time flight level 420. In a perfect world, we could be up to flight level 420. Our max altitude is 40,000. Max. Ever do any ops from SNA? Yes, John Wayne. It's been a while since we've been to John Wayne, but yes. John Wayne, Long Beach, all of those areas, man. We do some ops out of there. JetBlue, Southwest. Exactly, the new one will go 2-4. It's not a well-known dev that I couldn't find. Got you. Okay. What about some South American ops? I saw SBGR scenery up on SimMarket. Looks pretty good. I did see that as well, yes. Yeah, we got to go back down to South America as well. It's been a while. Yes. Did you see the PMDG leak? No. I heard all about it, but I didn't see it. No. I also don't care. Being completely honest with you, R6. I've never once studied a manual that came with my third-party airplane. Who the hell wants to sit there and read a manual when they have the airplane in front of them? Sure, I guess it's okay to like go through the manual if you have questions about something, but I personally learn hands-on. You know what I mean? I don't care, dude. All these fucking Reddit warriors and shit. Who hacked into the PMDG mainframe and I stole it? It's fucking stupid, dude. This is the world we live in, man. The world we live in, dude. Really, some people should have been fucking swallowed, man. I wholeheartedly mean that. Mommy should have swallowed. Instead, she recreated you.
1601, Anchorage Center,
SPGR is good to have for whenever we get a 777. Could be. Yeah, absolutely. Should be, man. That's a wild statement. I fucking stand by it, dude. Wholeheartedly stand right by it. There are some people that do not deserve to walk among the rest of us. That's just factual.
Just if you're not going to fly the departure.
Maybe she didn't like the taste. Eat more pineapple. I've heard that works. They should have hacked a bank or something. Like, it boggles my mind, man, that like you go to hack the PMDG website, you pull a manual for an airplane that's not even released, and people like blow up about it and like it's this huge thing. It's like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't think I'll ever understand it, to be honest with you.
I don't
think I'll understand it. LSGS Airport is located in Valais, Switzerland. It mostly has private traffic, but sometimes in the summer, some planes of Helvetic Airways fly there. Cool. I probably don't have scenery for it, so I don't know if we'll ever fly in, but...
Cap sitting here at PHA and waiting to fly with you to the next stop. Frame
Nice.
gen mod off. SU 15 beta 55 62 FPS.
Great. Sounds like the FPS were back up there. Thank you, JJ, for another $3 donation. I appreciate you, man. They didn't hack it. Was more of a lucky guess. You find out accidentally. Well, apparently somebody was talking about it earlier, R6. He was using this tool. Ooh, bumpy up here right now. He was using this tool, and he went to the PMDG website where you could see, like, hidden... There's some tool that you can download, and it shows, like, hidden links or hidden things on a website, and he found it on the PMDG website, and he gifted it. Like I said, man, I don't even know. I'm just going off what somebody said in chat about what happened and how they got into it, but yeah, would have been more impressive if they would have leaked the plane, not the fucking manual. Yeah, you're right. Wayward 5 gifted members, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the support. That is incredibly kind. Truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you get a gifted membership from Wayward, please make sure you say thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Truly do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Supposedly they're putting the default weather radar on the 777. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Because it'll probably just get everybody to shut up about it. Even though they don't have access to making a radar, you know, everybody will bitch and moan and be like, it's a good airplane, but it doesn't have weather radar, so it's subpar to every other product that PMDG has put out. You know how the Redditors will be, the warriors, the PMDG forums. If you ever want a good laugh or a good just shake your head and want to punch your monitor more than anything, just go to the PMDG forums and read some of the posts that people put. I don't think I could ever be in position where like I sold a product and I also had a forum attached to it where I actually had to go and read forum posts. Dude, I'm pretty sure I'd lose my fucking mind. Like some days I'm close and I'm just a streamer. I only have to do this for 4, 5, 6 hours. Some days the internet makes me almost lose my mind. Thank God for medical marijuana, man, or just marijuana in general. But yeah, I couldn't imagine, dude. I just couldn't imagine. It's like the Phoenix One. Microsoft only allows certain functionality over weather radar implementation. Yes, I really hope that that's something that they fix for 2024 R6. I really, really, really hope that's something moving forward that they're going to address. Right? Righto! What's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Does summer camp allow Redditors? Can we stop them? Supposedly they will be releasing the PMDG 777 before 2024. I'd like to think so. I'd like to think we get it before the Expo. The Expo is in exactly 33 days. 33 days from the Expo right now, because I think my trip is in 30 days.
Also 69, same question. You want the RNAV Victor runway 8 into Juneau too?
Sure, we'll take the RNAV.
Sorry, that was for him.
Alright, 69,
Yeah, 30
clear
days.
Island, Sierra, Sierra,
So
Romeo.
33 days till the Expo.
Clear Sisters Island, RNAV Victor. We're ready.
You crashed your sim? That's not good.
Also 64, Anchorage.
Go ahead for 64.
Also 64, you planning the RNAV Victor runway 8 into Juneau.
Yeah, we've got the RNAV Victor planned from Chill.
That's 64, Roger. You can expect that clear direct chill.
Perfect, we'll expect that in clear direct Chill for Alaska 64. Alright, nice. Legs, direct, chill, execute. We are direct chill, chat. Minus a 2-week notification, that's not much time left. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, listen, I've always said, you guys remember, as soon as I found out that PMDG was not going to the Expo, I said one of two things is going to happen. Either the aircraft is going to have just released maybe a week or two before the Expo, and they're all going to be on holiday, and Rob doesn't feel like it needs to make, that it makes mandatory that everybody go to the Expo because they've just worked so hard at it. Or, alternatively, the 777 will not be out by Flight Sim Expo, and that's going to cause a huge uproar, and they don't want to have to deal with the backlash of them not having the airplane out, because that would literally, that's all that it would be, right? It would just be, everybody, hey, where's the 777? Why don't we have the 777? When's the 777 coming out? That's really the only two options. I'd like to think that it's not the latter. I would like to think that we have the airplane out before Flight Sim Expo, but again, dude, at this rate and at this point, I have no clue. I just don't know. I don't think anybody does. I don't even know if PMDG knows, to be honest with you. And honestly, I'm kind of, for future products, when this comes to PMDG for future products, I'm not paying any attention to the forums. I'm not paying any attention to their website. I'm not tuning into the live streams, the Q&As. I'm avoiding all of this because this is exactly what happens. You do these Q&As, you open up your Discord, whatever you have, your forums, and it's just, it's a fucking mess, man. Because you tell people something and people construe it in their own mind, and then they go out and then they say it, or they make forum posts on it and somebody else sees it, and then it just becomes like this long drawn out process where now everybody's pissed off. A lot of people, there's a lot of people that understand, but a lot of people are pissed off. A lot of people are like, hey man, 2 weeks to 2 months. Well, it's been 3 months. We still don't have the airplane. We still don't even have a release date. Do you know what I mean? So that's where it's just like, enough paying. I just don't care anymore. I've always told you guys, take it as a grain of salt when these developers and what they say. I mean, look at Phoenix. Look at what's going on Phoenix. Phoenix told us that we would have the 319 to 321 IAE engines and sharklets and winglets before Christmas. Before Christmas. We're about to be into June, 6 months into the next year, and we still don't have the Phoenix 319, the 321 sharklets. We just got the IAE engines, 2 months ago? I mean, again, this isn't me like, I understand that development time takes a long time, but I think developers just need to shut up, stop talking about release dates, stop talking about, it could release now, could be 2 weeks, could be 2 months. It doesn't do any good. Let us know when it's ready, and that's it. Just let us know when it's ready. We don't need these weekly updates, these bi-weekly updates. All it does is fuel the fire. It just gets people pissed off. That's all that it is. You know what I mean? And we're seeing it right now. firsthand with what's going on with PMDG, and it's yeah. I think everybody needs to be like Any Builds. Any Builds needs to. I mean, Any Builds will be like, hey guys, we're developing an A300. Cool, sweet. What, maybe 3 to 5 days before release of the airplane, you'll start randomly seeing videos pop up. You'll see like a tutorial, you'll see like a walkthrough, you'll see your favorite content creator start flying the airplane, and then within 48 hours, usually 42 to 72 hours, 48 to 72 hours, you have the airplane. That's how it needs to be done. That's how you release a product and you keep everybody happy, instead of just these little dribble of forum posts every week or 2 weeks, or you know what I mean. So
That's good.
yeah, Any Builds even broke that rule. We're probably a year or two out from the 350. I mean, the thing with the 350 is they've never given a release date, right, Sonny? So I wouldn't say that they broke that rule. They announced that they're making a 350. They hoped that it would be out in 2024. That's as much as they've said. There's no release date. There's no promise of this or that. All they've done is they said, we're working on a 350. We hope that it's out by the end of 2024. That's it. I'm okay with that. You didn't tell me that it's coming before Christmas, or it's here before the new year, or it's here for March break, or if it's here for that, right? Like, that's where I'm getting at with it. PMDG is guilty of that. Phoenix is guilty of that. A lot of people, a lot of developers are guilty of that. Cameron, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Appreciate you, man. It says, hey, and good morning, Cap. It's 10 a.m. here. Cameron, huge no floaties to you, man. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the $2 donation. I truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dickard with Dave, good to see you, man. Welcome back, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Buckeye, good to see you. Asif, goodbye, I guess. Bye. Yeah. Thank you again. Cameron, get some no floaties in chat for Cameron. Appreciate you, man. Are you on real-time, real weather? Always. Yeah, always, unless it's like pitch black outside. I don't like flying at night all the time, but yeah. Live weather, live time. Always. They're just trying to keep the people happy that want the dumb weekly update. Yeah, but most people don't want them. That's what I'm saying, Tom. You're catering to like 5 or 10% of the community of the people that want to sit there and listen to every single, right? Like, it's literally the same thing. And again, I don't have anything against Rob and PMDG and the team and stuff like that. But if you look at the core of like his weekly updates or his bi-weekly updates, it's literally the same thing. Davis and I have had so many conversations where Davis will send me a screenshot and be like, he literally said the same thing 2 weeks ago, but just used a few different words. But it's basically a copy paste of the same update that he gave 2 weeks ago to this update. Like, we've seen it multiple times. Like, doesn't do anything, dude. Like I said, in my opinion, all it does is get the community even more pissed off, more hyped up. Yeah. It absolutely sucks that we're almost done a full simulator cycle. All we have to show for is a 737, an A320, an A300, and a mid-CRJ. Yep. And a bunch of Latin VFR airplanes, a bunch of Captain Sim airplanes, and a bunch of BREDOC airplanes. That's what we've got to show for it. Yeah. The fact that PMDG and Phoenix are the only players in the game has made them lazy. Well, I wouldn't say they're the only players, right? There are some major developments going on in the background. They're the only two, I think, with Any Builds. There's 3, I believe, that have successfully... Now, one could argue Just Flight as well, but the thing with Just Flight is they make a lot of older airplanes. And in my opinion, that is a very niche market within a niche market. The BAE 146, yeah, it's a great airplane, but like, come on, man. I don't know. I feel like you have to love the BAE 146 to like convince yourself to go fly VOR to VOR. Like, that's something that you have to like love, right? Same as for their Fokkers, right? Like, again, cool airplane, sure, but I feel like you have to love the Fokker to like want to get in that and fly that. Both of those airplanes are not flying anymore. Kind of makes it irrelevant. This simulator is so future, you know, with visuals and ortho and the airport quality and stuff like that, that, you know, we're dying for modern airplanes. Do you know what I mean? Modern. So that's kind of where I sit with those guys. So like, I think they're, you know, I think they're good planes. I think Just Flight is a great development group, but I just think their focus is a lot more on like the niche market within a niche market. You know what I mean? Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Thank you, buddy. What do you think of Beyond ATC? Looks cool. I'm not going to pick it up. It's in early access. I'll just kind of like chill on it and let it kind of, you know, sit on the back burner for a little bit. The only excuse I'll accept is that Microsoft is completely different beast that requires a lot of learning and time. I can agree with that one, but yeah. Made a thread about it, got lots of feedback and likes. Questioned Rob on his direct quotes, as Kyle's mentioned. They control the forums. Absolutely, yeah. It's like what does C2A always say? He always says the PMDG forums. You have to sign. Like it's like a cult following. The PMDG forums. It's run like a cult, which it is. And to be honest with you, most of these forums are, right? And one has to, you know, you also have to think like, the developer of the product is controlling what goes up and what is seen on the forums. So you're really policing it, and yeah. How long is the next leg? Not long. I think it's like about a 35-minute flight or something like that. Like I said, Tom, you just don't, you know, you just don't, it's just not needed. You know, weekly and bi-weekly updates, it's just, I'm sorry, man. Give me like a 3-month update. Hey guys, things are progressing great. You know, we're on our internal schedule. Here's a few pictures and screenshots of things that we've been working on. We're hard at work. We'll see you within the next couple of months. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that the project is still on track. You are still working on the airplane. And that's all we need. Done. Done. That's it, man. That's all we need. Yeah, all the other developers, like I said, man, everybody seems to understand it. The ones that don't understand it seem to be like Phoenix and PMDG with the, well, to be fair, Phoenix really doesn't give the updates. Phoenix is just absolutely brutal on timelines. Like, I don't think they've ever met one of their timelines that they've promised the community. Like I said, I think a lot of that has to do with the lack of competition, right? I think you kind of see that exactly the same in the X-Plane world right now, where you have Flight Factor releasing an airplane that they've been working on for 5 years without speed or like, how, I don't understand how you release a 777, something that people are going to be flying for hours and hours on end, and it doesn't have speed restriction, altitude restriction, or a working VNAV. Again, I think you only see these things just because it's lack of competition. There's nobody out there that is forcing them to do better. There's nobody out there that like, hey man, well, if they don't get their shit together, I'm just going to go support this company and buy their products and stuff like that. Can't really do that, right? There's just not enough competition yet. It's not released yet. The release will have VNAV. Yeah, but like, okay. So you let 200 people buy it on the store, then you pull it from the store. They've been at it for 5 years. How much more time do you need? How much more time? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't understand. Why even put it on sale and allow people to buy it and open yourself? Just, of course they don't force you to buy. Melinda, I want you to think about what you just wrote in chat. They didn't force anyone to buy it. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. No kid, they go to everybody's house, put a gun to their head, you buy my Flight Factor product. No kidding. That's not what I was saying. Why even put it for sale? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Looks cold down there. It is chilly. 5 years to be released as an invitation-only alpha early access is a bit ridiculous. Thank you. Yes, and again, I'm not shitting on Flight Factor. I'm comparing. I'm saying that this type of behavior is because the lack of competition. Do you know what I mean? That's the only reason, is the lack of competition. That's why you see this type of stuff happening, and that's why I firmly believe why we don't have the Phoenix 319 and 321. It's exactly why we don't have the 777 out today. Is the lack of competition is making developers, maybe could be a good thing. They're able to internally test and bug test and, you know, get things the way that they want. But yeah, gun to my head, buy it. Didn't force you to buy, but made money on it. Yes. Even PMDG are dominating the Boeing market, and that's why they still didn't release it, of course. Yeah. Any new peripherals coming out that you're excited for, Cap? That Ava base from Thrustmaster looks pretty cool, man. I love the fact that you can go from like having like a fighter jet setup to like a commercial Airbus type of setup. Do you know what I mean? It'd be pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Once you charge money for something, you open yourself up to criticism, regardless of whether it's early access or not. Very true as well. Yep. After 5 years, it should be the most completed product ever. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah. Shall we change the subject to something positive? Yes. Yes, we should. Some of the things PMDG said would be in the tablet in the manual. It said it would have the CDU, so I hope that changes on release. Hopefully, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. I know that it's got the weight and balance and everything on the tablet, which is going to be great. Having to do that instead of going down to like the FMC to do your weight and balance and stuff, I think that'll be awesome. Jake gifting another 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge no floaties. Appreciate it. Guys, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you thank Jake in chat. Incredibly kind, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Instead of adding sparks, X-Plane should improve the ground textures. Well, yeah, we're not gonna start with that. We know how upset people get when you start talking about the simulators. I wasn't even talking about flight factor. I was just giving an example of why you see products releasing. Melinda's ready to jump down my throat as if I'm, you know, trying to bury flight factor. All I was giving an example of why I think that the simulator, both simulators, are kind of in this state right now. Is just the lack of competition, the lack of other airplanes releasing. There's just you know, it's a slow roll right now. It really is a slow roll. Best A320neo for Microsoft? I don't know. I haven't flown the AnyBuilds 320 Neo yet, so maybe report back when we have access to that. 10 more days and you're moving back to Poland. Very cool, Jake. Wish you all the best with your move, man. Thanks for your support. Appreciate you. Looking forward to what PMDG learns with the development of the 777 move to the 737. Yes, that as well. I'm excited for their MAX lineup of aircraft. Be real nice when we get the 747-400. Man, that's going to be an absolute game changer. That's going to be so much fun, dude. The amount of ops we're going to be able to do. Can we talk about the food in Vegas? Oh, buddy, I am fully prepared to gain 10 pounds. I'm going to lose 10 pounds before we go there. I'm actually, today is like starting on like a very strict diet for the next 30 days. I'm going to try and lose 10 pounds so I can go there and just be a degenerate and gain the 10 pounds and not feel bad. That is 100% the plan. Great plan, right? Do you feel the 320neo is just overpowered in the sim? I don't know. No, I don't think so, Edward. Those engines are pretty beefy, man. Hope the MAX comes with the doors. Just flying off. Should fly Norse 787 Antarctica to in Microsoft. Maybe when we get a good 787. I'm kind of done flying the mods and stuff, man. Maybe with the new ground physics though, actually, TSC, that's something that we could check out. Maybe when the new ground physics get added in and Horizon Sim like implements them into the 787. Yeah.
6,000, clear the ILS, Yankee, runway 11 approaching to Ketchikan.
Do a 3-day juice only fast? It's tough, dude. What I need to do is I just need to have super small breakfast, factor meal for lunch, factor meal for dinner, nothing in between. That's what we're doing. Yep, they're coming out. Still coming, Ride Dog. Landing the 787 is like throwing a 2x4.
Delta 64, you can descend and maintain at 5 discretion, flight level 190.
It's actually a great analogy. Descend pilot's discretion, flight level 190, Alaska 64. It's actually a great analogy. Something doesn't feel right about it. I've always said that. It feels very awkward. Right, top of descent is in 51 miles.
Delta 69, verify.
Fuck, that was a good one, dude. That actually got me. Landing the 787 in the sim is like throwing a 2x4. You'll drop 20 pounds, easy peasy? Maybe, yeah. Come to India and I bet you gain 20 pounds in chicken tikka? Oh, man. With garlic naan and, oh, buddy. Just naan and all the other stuff? Yep, I agree.
01, there's no traffic there between you
Let's
and
forecast
Ketchikan
our descent. We'll
Airport.
request our descent winds. Let's go have a look and see what the weather's doing down here in Anchorage. Weather. Winds are 030 at 410 mile visibility. Rain. Few at 400. Broken at 3,900. Overcast at 5,000. Nasty. Altimeter 3007.
Anchorage Center, Air Canada 55
Bug
for
that up.
IFR clearance.
We'll load up our
to
descent winds.
Ketchikan with information Foxtrot.
Execute that. Good. Let's go to our progress page. 36 miles till top of drop.
Repeat.
We've got
number 1 with your request. Stand by.
flight level 190.
Air
Looking
Canada
good.
55.
And all is set here, chat. Now we can study the approach here just a little bit. We can take it down to minimums on the primary LNAV. 1880 is the minimums that we can take that down to. So we're going to start rolling that up now. 1880 for minimums. Try Afghani chicken leg with saffron rice and garlic tossed prawns. Sounds good. 1880 on the barrel minimums. I dropped 60 pounds in like 3 months. Hey, sweet, man. Congratulations. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. I dropped, last year I got up to, I got quite heavy last year and through COVID and stuff. And I never realized, I never owned a scale, never stepped on a scale. I kind of just always hovered around the same weight. And anyways, last year I lost about 47, 50 pounds, somewhere around there.
Departure off of 8.
And I've been able to keep it off. I've been able to maintain my weight.
Yeah, first time I've ever flown it, but yeah.
Over this year, so.
55, you look at the notes section on the second page, climb right turn as soon as practical, climb in visual correct conditions direct to Colgan Island, NDB. Visual conditions must be maintained to take off till established over Colgan Island.
Got us through COVID? My man. Thank you, dude. What are minimums? I know it's a call-up, but I never said what... You have to have visual of the runway, Samuel, by then. Yeti, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Give me just a minute.
I lost 20 pounds in 5 minutes and just cut off my arm.
I can send you off of 26 if you're unable for weather.
Aaron never told you look like Seth Rogen. I feel like that's just a Canadian thing,
okay,
Brady.
55, Roger, clear to the Ketchikan
I don't know if I
Airport,
look like
26
Seth Rogen.
level
I
line,
probably
transition
sound
at
like
5.
him, but
Maintain
his controller's just reading the charts to him.
15,000, departure with me, can squawk 2210.
Say that first part again.
Air 55, clear to the Ketchikan Airport. Juneau,
all of us
departure,
Canadians look
level
alike.
island, transition, that's Lima Victor Delta.
They all look like
Dennis Mile.
lumberjacks. Actually, I'm gonna get a proper.
G6, runway 26, level.
Doesn't PMDG know how to incorporate the winds from SimBrief automatically? We have to call for it. I don't think, like, you still have to request your descent winds and stuff.
2210.
Do
you know Kyle from Ottawa? Oh yeah, I know him, eh?
Call for taxi T6 with departure.
Nice, Wayward. It's true. It's true. Even the big cities are like small towns. Getting into Vegas this Wednesday night, hitting Grimaldi's for some brick oven pizza Thursday for lunch. Super pumped. Excuse me, sir? I need to copy that. Grimaldi's Las Vegas. Let's have a quick little look at that right now because Grimaldi's Las Vegas. Let's take a little quick look at this. Grimaldi's Pizzeria, Palazzo. 4.5 on 1,600 reviews. They're right on Las Vegas Boulevard.
And we're going Mach Point, 6. About 60 MC Mach number.
Show me some pictures, please.
77, less than 69.
Show me some pictures, images. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that pie right there, chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's That's a nice
Stand,
pie.
maintain Mach point
Yep.
6 or less.
May have to also
Juneau.
check that out, my friend. Thank you for the suggestion. Looks like a nice
0.76
pie.
for spacing, Oscar.
Grimaldi's, is it a chain? I don't know. Cap, is it true that you could book private jets in Canada like an Uber? I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that looks incredible. I want pizza now, dude. I want pizza bad. Yeah. Time to shelf the factor meals for the week. Buddy. I'm ready for it. I'm not doing the runway 8 departure. I'll just do the runway 26, much easier. The runway 8 is a little bit tricky. Is it the A-sort departure? Yeah, you have to do you have to have visual. I mean, it's pretty easy. You just immediate right turn all the way around.
Oscar 64, you're going to send and maintain 15,000.
Descend 15,000, Alaska 64. All right, 15,000 now in the descent. We are now descending into Juneau. We've got our minimum set 1880. We'll go ahead and get our auto brake set. How long is the runway here? We're in a 700. We shouldn't have any issues, but just for curiosity purposes, 8,800 feet, lots of room. You never done it? Just practice it offline? Got you. Yeah. But it is a fun departure.
What's the 68 anchor center? Where are you looking?
Sitting on the ground in Juneau looking for IFR to Ketchikan.
Ooh. I like to catch
68,
game.
Roger, can you comply with the...
Is this the
runway
offset
8,
approach? It is, Zach, yeah. Yeah.
Departure for the Juneau 6, or do you need T6?
Nope, we can use Juneau 6 on runway 08.
That's 68, Roger. Clear to the Ketchikan Airport, Juneau 6 departure level line transition has filed. Clementina 15,000. Departure with me, 1245.
Welcome, how are you today? Sanders, good to see you, man. Welcome back. I'm doing well. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, man. Red Crafter, what's up, man? Is the 737-100 the same as the 737-800? Exact same. The only difference is it is a little bit shorter. That's it, man. A couple less rows. What turbulence? Medium cav. I use medium turbulence, and then I have Real Cat Turb, which is an add-on program. I'll put a command in chat for you. Pay attention to the Nightbot command for the Real Turb Cat. Do you think we'll get any major releases prior to FS Expo? I mean, again, I still would like to think that the 777 is releasing before the Expo, but I don't know. I think that'll be the one, most likely. I don't think we get the TFDI 11, the MD-11, before before the Expo.
190.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just extend from view. You can send and maintain up at discretion.
We may have the 319 and 321, but I don't think so. I don't think that that's coming.
190.
Not before the Expo.
Oscar.
Yeah, the Latin VFR 380 should be out soon. I'm sure of it. Or a 350. They'll do one of those two planes next. That'll be the next release from Latin VFR. No delays there. No delays when you have absolutely zero system depth and you just copy paste from that. Yeah. What is this doing? Why does it look like there's like a hold? I don't like that loop. Or is that loop from something different? That looks weird. I don't like how it's doing that, chat. Should be from Chill to Gumley to Mugs. Chill Gumley. Where's Ojimi? Yeah, it needs to have Mugs in there after Gumley. Mugs. Not quite sure. What's worse, Latin VFR or Captain Sim? It's comparing apples to apples, my man. Doesn't look good and flies like a lawn dart. Oh, yeah. Maybe they'll announce it at the expo and that they're starting development on all Boeing planes. I don't know. We'll see, man. We don't need a 380. We already have a Bredoc. Yeah. The competition. Peter Hager was an elite developer. Changed my mind. Oh, yes.
Maintain 8,000.
Oh, yes. 8,000, Alaska 64. And 8,000 for us, chat. I think it is calculating a turn to descent to get on path for 7,500. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I put Gumley at 7,500, 240, 7,500. See, it's weird because it's, yeah, we're definitely high. It's weird. I'm going to try and put 250, 7,500. Yeah, we're ridiculously above profile. You're right. We're 9,000 feet above profile. We'll try and get it. I got ground spoilers out. See if we can get it back on a profile. It's exactly what it was last. The aircraft was calculating something weird. I still don't know why it's drawing like a circle around it. Anyways, it's fine. As long as we're at Gumley by 7,500, we'll be good. No, we're good. We're good. We found we're 40 miles out, so we still have 40 miles to descend. We're already, you know, we're coming back up onto profile pretty quickly as well. We're descending at 2,800 feet per minute. I've got the ground spoilers out, but for some reason it was putting it. It was giving us weird altitudes. What I am going to do though is we are going to turn on terrain data, just in case. I'm not too familiar with the terrain out here, but I don't want to go smack into the side of a mountain. So, your speed seems slow for your altitude. Yeah, 260 knots. I'm not quite sure why again. That's just our descent speed. If you look at our descent speed, it was Mach 0.790 and or 261 knots. Not quite sure why it was like that. We can put like 280 knots on the descent, and that'll descend us even quicker. I've noticed that as well recently, that the PMDG has been giving very weird like descent speeds, descent target speeds, like very weird. Watch out for that hill on approach. Oh yes, of course, we'll be paying attention to that, no doubt. But we should have visual by then. I'm just a little bit more concerned about like us descending, if that's why there was that, because it said at chill 7,500 or above at chill. But I mean, we need to be at OG for 3,400 feet. So we definitely want to be down to 7,500 as best as we can. We should be fine, man. It looks like we're coming back up on a profile. It looks like we are good. Sorry, chat, my phone's getting blown up right now. Mike, my man, gifted membership, huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. Descent 3007. 3007 set. 3007 set. Good. Cool. Put your APU on for extra thrust. Need the APU on to get her down. That or cost next needs to be 1 billion. I'm a real world pilot. Trust me. Trust me. See, I don't know why the speed's going down to 240 at 10. We're still at 16,000 feet, and it's trying to get it down to 240 knots. I don't know why that's doing it. So we'll continue the descent. Will the PMDG 900 work if I buy in the marketplace? Good question. I think so, but I don't know entirely.
Anchorage Center, Air Canada 55.
Canada 55, good.
Do we have a departure window for that clearance, or are we good?
Deploy the chutes.
Negative. It's good until you log off or just abandon it.
Roger, thank you.
Coming in the clouds, chat. It's going to get funky. Mike, thank you again, my man, for the gifted membership. Appreciate you, mood. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Bucky, if you're here, make sure you say thank you, buddy. Make sure you say thank you. All right, chat, here we go. Spicy arrival.
Maintain 8,000.
I don't know if that was for me, but we're already down to 8,000. Already on our way. All right, I need to see what it's going to do here.
Got 70, descend and maintain 8,000.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it direct to Gumley anyways. See what it does.
So it's the 69, descend, maintain 1.5.
I think that may be part of the go-around. Maybe back out to chill for the go-around. We'll see what it does. I've got it ready to go. I've got direct to Gumley. If it acts weird, starts making a right turn instead of a left turn. Okay, well, see, it's got it. It's proceeding direct to Gumley.
Gumley at or above 7,500. Clearly RNAV Victor runway 8.
Gumley at or above 7,500, cleared for the RNAV Victor runway 8, Alaska 64. All right, we're good. We're cleared on the approach. So what we can do, chat, 3,700. Chat, how does it work with this, with the 3,400? How does it work with the 737? I arm approach, correct? When doing an RNAV, and it'll follow the path. I think it's approach, kind of like in the Airbus, or is it differently in this one? Can't ever remember if there's a difference between the two. I think they're both the same, as that you just arm the approach. Leave it in LNAV and VNAV? Okay, interesting. Arm approach and it will ignore the altitude in the MCP. Arm approach and set the course headings. Okay, yes, correct. 070. You can, but you need to arm the, you don't need to arm the approach on RNAVs. Okay, interesting. 10,000 feet, landing lights, start switches to continuous, ignition to wing lights and logo lights on, and we'll seat and ding the cabin. Good. Okay, we're still up above profile, but we're actually coming back to it nice and quickly. We're 1,800 feet above profile, but you can see we're very quickly getting back up into our profile, so that's good. Maybe that's why it got our speed down a little bit lower earlier. It's very good. Everything's looking good. Approach will give you a pseudo glide scope. Okay. The approach is for an IAN approach. Okay. Oliver, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Am I ignoring you? No. Why? Sorry, mate. Descent to minimum with LNAV and VNAV. Okay. Descend to minimum. So just keep it in LNAV and VNAV and just descend. Our minimum was 1,880. So like 1,900 feet, basically. And at 1,900, we take control. Looks like we're almost back up into profile here, chat. 700 feet above profile now. Very nice. Back on track. There's the rain. And it's 0.
Maintain 6,000.
Gonna get some engine anti-ice on. It'd be good if you actually turn on engine anti-ice, not electric pumps. You can see ground out there, alright, good. It was overcast at 5,000 is what we were looking for, so I'm going to start dialing back our speed now that we're back up onto profile. I can go flaps 1 now as well, speed checked. Such a big cloud, no turbulence. There definitely was a little bit of turbulence. I think I have to update my real cat turb. Because I've noticed as well, it hasn't been as bumpy through the clouds as it was. If you approach, you'll see diamonds on the PFD, almost like an ILS approach. Okay, got you. Snow here, but the runway looks good. Okay. Cap the weather magnet. Absolutely. That is me. No weather radar? No, there is no weather radar on Microsoft. There is none. Alright, V approach speed today, chat. Flaps 30 degrees, going to be 136 knots on our VAP speed. And the winds were, what were the winds? 030 at 4 knots. Should really be nothing. Right now it's a 13 knot headwind. We'll see if that shifts, which it should, but we'll see how she does.
Alaska 70, I give you down to 6,000, correct?
Speed back to 210.
Yep, that's down to 8,000.
Alaska 70, roger. Descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Oscar 70.
Alright, sounds are coming up. Alright, making our turn onto final now. Bring my speed back to 190. We go flaps 5 degrees. Speed 180. As soon as we get our 2,500 foot call out, we'll drop the gear. Get ready to go. We'll continue our descent on LNAV and VNAV to 1,880 feet. That is our minimums. We have 1,900 plugged in right now.
Alaska 64, wind 030 at 4, runway 8 clear to land.
Runway 8 clear to land, Alaska 64, thanks. Alright, we could start to see a little bit down there. +3, we still have to have that anti-ice on. Decap, sorry I'm late, but I managed to hop in just in time. Are you going to auto land this? No, we can't. It's an RNAV approach. So no auto land here. Start bringing our speed back, 170. And we are about 11 miles out, so we'll maintain 170 till we hear 2,500 feet, then we'll drop the gear. Flaps 15 degrees. Let's go flaps 10 degrees. About 1,100 feet to go till we reach minimums. Not looking good for visual out there today. Feet.
2,500.
Gear down. Flaps 15. Kind of start to see. All right, there we go. We're breaking through. Breaking through some visibility out there. Let's go final approach speed now, chat, which was 136 knots. I'm going flaps 25 degrees. Taking control of the throttles. We're going flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Alright, well, we do have visual. We're coming up on minimums here, chat. So we are going to have to take control of the aircraft. Joystick cam is going on. Enjoy the arrival, my amigos. My airplane. Alright, well, we're flying here. Fly your controls.
Minimums.
There's minimums.
Minimums.
Alright, continue. Yeah, that's not the hill that we need to... You'll see how this approaches. It's kind of gnarly, chat. We're going to keep the descent going here at about 500-600 feet per minute is what we're looking for. We're following the path. We do still have our paths. I think we can turn off flight directors, right? Yeah. Don't need flight directors. That's just going to be confusing. We'll follow our path in. Speed looks good. Altitude looks good. Now we're looking for the runway. It is going to be off, like, centered here. That is gnarly-ass weather, dude. Was not expecting this today, chat. We're going in from, like, having visibility to not having any visibility.
1,000.
We're still flying into the last waypoint. We'll bring the nose up here just a little bit. Looking for the runway.
270, verify you're going direct to Namil.
Alright, there's the runway. You see the approach lights, chat, right here in front of us? There's the approach lights, so we're following those in. You can see there's like a rabbit trail kind of here. So we're following these in. That's our approach lights.
Okay, yeah, we plan to go to
Watch the hill. Altitude's actually perfect.
70 is first facing, let's see, first facing.
This is wild.
Turn left turn 270. And 7,000 left,
500. 400.
Watch the hill to our left. We're good. Alright, now we can line ourselves up with the runway. Slight right turn onto final.
300. 200. 100.
A little bit high up on the approach, but that's fine. Long runway.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Goes down gently, reversers are out. Decelerating. $70 knots, manual braking, reversers are stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Anchorage. Not bad, a little bit firm, but I didn't want to have to like go around or do any crazy float or anything like that. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it, chat. Auto brake is off. Vacate to the left. Jesus, dude. I mean, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, last 6 we're up to Juneau, left alpha to the ramp, bye-bye.
Left alpha and into the ramp via alpha, I think you said, or delta?
You take alpha all the way down Charlie if you need it.
Alpha and Charlie, thanks. All right. Not bad, chat.
69 crossing.
Ground spoilers, flaps going clean. My goodness, that one was a little bit spicy, chat. I gotta be honest with you. We haven't had a spice like that in a little bit. We were a little bit high up. I was paying attention to the slope. We were bang on like what the guidance was trying to get us in on. We were bang on, but when we make that final, maybe I made the turn a little bit too before I should have, and we just had a little bit too much. We had quite a bit of altitude and quite a bit of energy going over the threshold there, but nonetheless, super good landing. 230 foot per minute, 1.02 on the G. It said no wind, but you can clearly see there was a 6 knot crosswind at some point. But yeah, it was good. That was fun. A lot of fun. Love the lead-in lights as well. Those totally saved us there, because for a second I could barely see the runway. I could barely make it out. Looks like Palm Springs, kind of like Palm Springs, yeah. If the FAA asks why we're visual by minimums through the final approach. Exactly. We had visual the whole way. Yes. All right, we're stopping our clocks here as well. Hour and 18 minutes on the flight time, friends. That was a good one. Let's go to the overhead. Landing lights are off. Taxi light is coming on. Engine start switches can go off. APU is on. Strobe light is off. Wing lights are off. I don't know what gate is available. We're going to go try and grab it. We are doing block time. Yeah, we'll finish the block time once we get to the gate, but we're at an hour and 32 minutes right now. You want to go to the C gates, gate 2 or 3? Okay. GSX, gate 2. No. Alaska. Good. 2 next to the Alaska 73s. Gotcha. Thank you. There's nothing compared to Innsbruck Circle Land runway 8 with low visibility. You can't do that. I mean, technically, I don't, Chad, in an honest opinion, was that an illegal approach or was that a legal approach? I'm going to say that that was illegal because we lost the runway multiple times through our passing through 1,880 feet, our minimums. Like, if we were flying in the real world, what would we do in this situation? Is this going to be, you know, if you had the rabbit lights, you're good. Yeah, but I definitely didn't have the rabbit lights. Not coming through minimums. I picked up the rabbit lights at about 700 feet. In real life, we would have had Cat 3. There's no Cat 3 into here. So it would have been, like I said, it's super tricky. I don't think, like, I don't know, man, it's weird because the weather depiction on, like, what we're getting from the ATIS isn't necessarily what it is now. But I think it's just because it's raining that it's making it super difficult to see. This is Charlie 1. We want Charlie, which is the next one. I don't know what gate I'm at. Wait, what gate am I going to? Gate 2 or 3? I don't even know which gates those are. Okay, 2's all the way up there. Cool. Minimums, no contact with the runway means a go around. Okay. So we definitely probably should have done a go around, and I don't know what happens in that case if it's just a matter of you go and hold. You go and hold somewhere until you can see anything, or you reshoot it again. I don't know. Maybe you divert. Maybe it's a diversion. I don't know.
Potential aircraft that I'll be right back about 1 minute.
All right, we're going over to gate number 2. Taxi light can come off. APU's on. Bleeds are on. Generators are on. We're all looking good. Nothing's illegal unless you get caught. Look great to me. My man. Good to see you, V1. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I was lurking in the background of your whatever that new turboprop airplane you guys have been flying. Looks cool, man. I just can't convince myself to get on the turboprops. I need a Dash 8. I think a Dash 8 will get me turbopropping. Good to see you, man. Felt a little bit illegal, but I think we're okay. That was a divert. What was your alternate? That's a good question. I didn't even look. I didn't even look at my flight plan for my alternate airport. I actually think it may be Ketchikan, to be honest with you, where we're going. But I know Ketchikan has some ILS approaches. This is weird. Like, Juneau doesn't have any ILS approaches because of the terrain all around it. It's pretty gnarly. Cap, if you have a toxic people in the workplace, how do you eliminate them? I right-click them and ban from my chat. You can't really do that in real life, though, right? I checked the FAA requirements. They suggest changing the weather and the settings to make it legal. Nice. We haven't done that one in a while. Haven't done that one in a while. Doesn't work so well in the office. Yeah, you can't really just right-click and delete. Block. What if you could ban people IRL? I mean, I feel like we're going to be at like a state like that sooner or later, man. The way technology is going, you're just going to be able to like right-click on somebody and just remove them from your life. I don't like the way this guy's looking at me. Bye. Probably. You can do an auto land, you just need to press the approach. That's what I think. I don't think RNAVs, no, because in RNAV, it doesn't matter. You have to have minimums, right? And our minimums were 1,880 feet, which technically means you have to have visual of the runway by 1,880 feet, which we definitely did not there. So that's what that was. All right, everything looks good there. Overhead gens are on, bleeds are on, engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off, anti-collision is off, seatbelt signs are off. Hydraulic pump, A and B. Probe heats are off, yaw dampers off. Flip this over to, no, you're already on APU gen, we're good there. Fuel pumps come off, and that looks good. Let's go to GSX. We are going to operate jet bridge Jump outside. Give this a quick little look-see. Jet bridge, no operation. Okay, no problem. Chat, jet bridge, no operation. I don't know why the jet bridge isn't working, but that's cool. We'll go ahead and request deboarding. Waiting for the jet bridge to complete. Oh, is this one of those stupid airports where you have to do this? ATC. Watch this, chat. You want to hear a cheat? Look at this. Tune to, oh.
The boarding requested.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Tune to ground services. Request jetway connection. Chat. If you're ever having problems with the jet bridge connection, I learned this. I don't even know when I learned this, but that's how you do it. You have to go through the stupid default ATC menu, and then you can connect the jet bridge. There's some airports won't work if you do it through the FMC. Trust me, man. There's certain airports you can only do it by doing that. It's weird. I don't know why. It's very weird. But there you go. There's a little trick to do it. No ground power, staying on EPU power.
Passengers deboarding.
Okay, passengers are deboarding. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some tunes bumping here while we do this in the background. Let's go ahead and plan for our next flight into Ketchikan, which should be a fun one. Juneau over to Ketchikan. Good. I don't know if the flight number's already been taken, but we'll try. Alaska 60, and we're going Pageant to Pact. Good. We're going to be in the 737-700, and we're going to go first class config. Good. So how's this departing out of runway 8? So we'll see how it goes. And then we're in on the ILS 11. What are the winds? The winds are 360 at 7. 360 at 7. Wouldn't we land on runway 29? Wouldn't that be the better option? I think. What do I know? If the winds are 360 at 7, runway... yeah, that's a 70-degree crosswind. 7 knots. Yeah, runway 29 is the better of the options. Is there just not an... I don't know if there's an arrival in a 29. Anyways, we'll worry about that in a second. Let me generate that flight plan. Good. Ketchikan sounds like a Pokemon. Catch me if you can. GSX only works about 8 out of 10 times. I don't really have any issues with GSX, to be honest with you, man. Sometimes it does some wonky things, but I think usually that has to do with the airport. Like the oh shit, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to stop our block. No, did we stop our block time? Yeah, we did. 1 hour 40. My bad. Okay, let's go and file off our flight plan. Take care of that. And then we'll get the aircraft ready to go. 31,000 feet. Good. Flight plan has been sent off. Good. Disconnect. Connect. As our new call sign. Connect. Good. That is done. Good. Give me a second shot. Second PC. There we go. New information is up top for you guys. Should be able to see that now. Okay, what do we got? Which scenery should you buy? For what? Ketchikan is a great place to visit? Yes. Landing 1.5 IRL, they don't have a 1.5. It's 1.1 or 2.9, I believe. Import the flight plans. Good. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, they've got runway 1.1 or runway 2.9. I think there's an approach into both. There's an RNAV 2.9, and then there's an ILS. Maybe that's why they're landing runway 1.1. What's the weather doing? 10-mile visibility, few at 1,000, scattered at 2,200, overcast at 3,800. Maybe that's why they're landing? What does the ATIS say? VATSIM, nothing. METAR report, 360 at 7. I mean, we'd be landing with like a tailwind on runway 1. We'd be landing on a tailwind. I mean, I guess that's not the end of the world at 11 knots, but I don't know. ILS Yankee, ILS Zulu, or an RNAV. We're definitely taking the Yankee, probably from Doozy. Okay, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's start planning out some things here, shall we? Let's go to the electronic flight bag. We're going to clear this out. We'll go back. We'll go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to request our new data from SimBrief. Good. Pageant to packed with a cost index of 58. I don't know how many passengers we have on board. How many passengers do we have for this? Only 89 passengers, chat, for this leg. So, about 2/3 full of the airplane. Got a full airplane on the way down here, so. Firefighter, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Visibility is better on landing. Okay, got you. We got a blaze in Vegas. Buddy, don't gotta tell me twice. Go to the route tab. Let's do our flight plan request. Good. Pageant over to packed. We'll SimBrief that. We're going to set payload on the simulator. We're going to set fuel. Good. We'll select route. We'll give that a couple seconds to run through everything that it needs to do. Gav, you say you're going to come to Greece Ops in Europe next week? Been wanting some, grab some sceneries from Aegean Ops. Any recommendations? There's a lot. There's some really good ones out there. Obviously, if you don't have it, Fly Tampa, Athens, fantastic. There's so many, dude. There's so many cool Greece airports. A lot of them are pretty well done as well. Activate and execute. Good. Flight plan's in there. We're looking good. We're going to go to departures. Actually, let's grab our clearance quickly while we're here on the ground. ATIS is information. Foxtrot, good. Anchorage Center, Alaska 60. ATIS information. Foxtrot, IFR2. Ketchikan, please. I think he said he would be right back. All right, well, we're going to go to departures. We're going to be on the Juneau 6 departure. Runway 8 is what we're planning. And we're going to go out to the leveled transition. I think that's what it is, LVD. Maybe not leveled, but we'll call it leveled. That is going to be LVD is Level Island. Yes, that's where we're going. We'll go ahead and execute that. Good. Let's go to our arrival page. There is no star into here, so that's good. We'll go to our charts. We'll have a quick little look-see here, and we'll see what our last waypoint is. Doozy. Perfect. So we're going to plan for the ILS Yankee. ILS Yankee 1-1, and we're going to take it from Doozy, and we'll execute that. Perfect. If we scroll through our flight plan, everything should look good there, which it does. Wonderful. I'm happy with that. So you can see our initial waypoint off of departure is CGL, which is Cochran Island. You can see it's right in there in our waypoint. And then we take that out to Barlow, and then from Barlow we make a left turn direct to Intercept, which is then direct Radkey, and then from Radkey we go out to Summer Strait, and then from Summer Strait we go out to Level Island, and then Level Island direct Doozy is the plan. So you can see here, climb right, turn as soon as practical, climb in visual conditions direct. So this is where it may be a little bit weird, but we'll pretend we have visual conditions. It's fine. The aircraft is going to draw it anyways. That's literally the exact turn that we want to make. So that's fine. We should have visuals. If you look, we can see the mountains over there. So there's our climb out, and we just have to avoid those mountain trains right there. So we should be good on the visual departure. It looks like it's actually clearing up a little bit. It doesn't look as bad as when we flew in a couple minutes ago. I think the rain or snow or sleet or whatever it was is kind of stopped. Okay, good. That's done. That's good. Okay, everything's set up. We can go to our NitRef tab. We can go our Perfinit request. Let the aircraft flow through that here for a sec. Do we have icing? We can turn those off. There was some icing, but no. Summer Strait. Oh, easy there. Cap, just thought Juneau was tricky. Check out Petersburg or Wrangell. Both are on the milk run routing. Nuts. Ooh, interesting. Like those ones. I also thought of maybe flying into Sitka today. It was either going to be Ketchikan or Sitka. But I went with Ketchikan because it's a little bit further away. I was rewatching a stream and I heard Grand Canyon will be Thursday morning. Might adjust my flight to join this. Sounds good, man. Yeah, Thursday morning we were doing the Grand Canyon, and then we're going out to Thursday morning Grand Canyon, back in the afternoon for a siesta, and then we're going to go out for a nice big dinner on Thursday night as well. That's the plan anyways. Okay, let's go to our departure performance tool. We are departing on runway 8. Import from aircraft, good. We're going to go flaps 5 on the departure. We're going to get as much best climb performance out of here. We'll import the weather, good, and then we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. 1500 degrees, flaps 5, 84.6 on the N1, takeoff 2 with a cell temp of 42. So 42 degrees, cell temp, takeoff D-rate 2, climb D-rate 2, good. Takeoff, flaps will be 5 degrees, our CG weight was 23.8, 5 degrees, good. V-speeds 24, 24, 28. 24, 24, 28. Beautiful. That all looks good to me, chat. We're almost done the deboarding process. We have to deboard a couple more passengers here, and then we will we'll be ready to reboard. Have you ever been to Saskatoon? Yes, my aunt and uncle lived in Saskatoon my entire life. I actually spent a lot of time out in Saskatoon. Crazy to think. I've been to Juneau, Ketchikan, Sitka, and Alaska cruise last summer. Cannot recommend it enough. Amazing. Saw an Alaska 7-3 flyover while it was on one of the stops. Damn, that is very cool, Dan. Very, very cool. How do you check the landing altitude and course heading? It should be on the charts, on your arrival charts. All right, we're going to reload SimBrief. Good. It knows we have 89 passengers. Let's go to GSX. Request boarding. Beautiful. Boarding has been requested. Chat, camera's going off for a second. I'm going to have a quick little stretch. Do not worry, I'm still here, hanging out with you guys. Oh, my frequency changed. I was wondering why I couldn't hear him. For some reason, the frequency changed. 1323. 13. Whenever we, oh, because when I put on the ATC, it did it. 1323. It automatically tuned to it, bugged it up. Anchorage Center, Alaska 60. Good afternoon again. We've got ATIS information, Foxtrot, IFAR to Ketchikan.
Alaska 60, Anchorage Center, hello. Can you accept runway 8 or you need 26?
No, we got runway 8 for Alaska 60.
Alaska 60, roger. Clear to the Ketchikan Airport. Juneau 6 departure level line, transition S5, Clementine 15,000, departure with me, squawk 3131.
All right, cleared into Ketchikan, Juneau 6, then is filed, initial climb 16,000, squawking 3131 for Alaska 60.
Alaska 60, roger, reback correct, push start your own discretion, call short of Charlie, ready taxi.
Call short of Charlie, ready taxi, Alaska 60, thanks. All right, how do you see the DME from the runway with an RNAV approach? Is there no ILS frequency? I think you can tune in the... I believe there is a frequency that you can tune. You probably have to tune in the VOR of the airport or something, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure how it works, Ada. That'd be a great question for V1 if he's still around, actually.
Charlie 1 Alpha.
Taxi Charlie 1 Alpha, runway 26, Air Canada 55.
All right, we're boarding up the aircraft. We've got our clearance. We're all ready to go here, chat. Hey, Gap, when and why should I recycle or switch off the flight directors? I would say every flight, Oliver. Good to do it. If the VOR does DME, that'll tell you. Correct, yeah. Heard the guy say 1,500, but I guess he said back 6. I don't know. I'm sure he'll give me higher before we even get to that. Fun fact, Juneau is the capital of Alaska and cannot be reached unless by boat or plane. You cannot drive into Juneau. That's crazy. Isn't it because of the massive glacier that's over there that we can't see right now? Where is it? It's over that way, isn't it? Yeah, it's that way, the glacier. There's a huge glacier over there, chat. Pretty cool. Using FT-Sim sounds? No, not for the 700. I don't really fly the 700 or the 900 all that much. I just have the sounds on the 800.
The Anchorage altimeter 3000.
There's a discovery flight where you fly up over the glacier. It's really cool. Nice, yeah. Mendenhall Glacier. We took a heli over that and landed on it and drank water. It was the best thing I've ever done. Damn. That sounds incredible. I would love to do something like that. So are you basically a bush pilot now? Correct. I'm new to Boeing. I see that the distance on the MCP is set to 80 nautical miles, but in no does it show me the distance is set to 40. Yes, it's like that, Ada. Yeah. Jugelstoom, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it'd be really cool, Dan. I'm still on the fence if I want to do the helicopter tour in Las Vegas. I think I really want to do it just because I've never been in a helicopter that I can remember. I don't think I've ever been in one. And what a better way to do it than like to see the Las Vegas Strip at night. It's $129 plus tax, chat. 15-minute flight. You think it's worth it? 129 USD. 15-minute helicopter flight. I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's a once in a lifetime, you know, like I'll do it and then I can say I've done it. And I did one in New York City and it was a lot more than that. Yeah. Or 5 minutes with a stripper at Crazy Horse. I was legit nervous as well, but I honestly felt safer than in a plane. Different dynamics, wasn't too nervous, and we flew through the mountain terrain. There was wind, it was smooth, nice.
Gainer 55 on Juneau 6 departure, port crossing Colgan Island, and DB runway 26 clear for takeoff.
That's a June departure, runway 26 clear for takeoff, Air Canada 55.
Let's just go to Nellis and do it for free. I mean, if you can arrange that, let's go. If that is a possibility to arrange, I am down. Definitely need some de-icing. I don't know what the temperature is down here on the ground. It's +6. I don't know. It's not snowing or anything. It's not raining. It's just cloudy. I don't think we need any anti-icing. We should be fine. Maybe engine anti-ice when we climb through that cloud layer, but it's not even that thick of a cloud layer. We should be up and above it at about 5,000 feet. Okay, too soon, guys. Too soon about the Iranian helicopters. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. All right, we're almost done boarding because we only had 90 or 89 passengers. Is this some tile bleed through? No, I think it's just snow or something down, or miscolored taxi instruction, taxi lines, something. Not the type of helicopter you would expect, though. Maybe not. 3 more passengers to board, chat, and it looks like the baggage is just finishing up as well. Did a VFR flight on VATSIM, so fun. Nice, very cool. I don't even know where to begin going VFR, so I've never done a VFR flight on that sim.
Aircraft calling Anchorage Center, say again.
All right, we're done boarding, chat. Let's do it. Upstairs, we'll make sure that our packs go to the off position. Isolation valve is open. Hydraulic pumps go on. Everything looks good there. Fuel pumps go on. I'm going to pause the music. A song just ended. We'll make sure that our seatbelt signs are on. Anti-collision light goes on. We will restart you. Good. Reset you. Good. We'll also cycle our flight directors. Good. And we'll go to GSX and we will prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Nope. Alright. Good to go here, chat. And I can get this guy to...
Anchorage Center, Air Canada 55. Hello, Canada 55. We're ready for pushback. Climbing team.
Alright, jet bridge should be removing now, which it is. Good. And I can hide that. Don't need that anymore. Good. And our frequency was 1323. 132.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right. Good, good. Look, I'm looking to get in advance. I'm just a bit anxious with live ATC, but pretty familiar with the aircraft. Any recommendations? Do flights that you're very familiar with, Huskard. Like most people, if you're, you know, you've been simming for a while, you're going to you're gonna have flights that you're familiar with, that you're used to. You know, familiar routing is definitely the way to go. 100%, man. All right, we are going to 31,000 feet today on our cruise altitude, and landing elevation into Ketchikan is 92 feet, so we'll bug up 100 feet. For that, beautiful. Tow is connecting. We should be pushing back here momentarily.
Looking at 51, you clearly Anchorage Airport, the radar vector is Provo, during the corridor for arrival. Climbing team 15,000. Departure with me, squawk 3570.
And initial climb was 16. Bug that up. At least that's what I heard. It might be 1516. We'll see. 16 and V2 speed 128 today. Gonna be a rocket ship out of here. Cap sent you a DM on Discord with pics. Enjoy it when you get a chance. Sounds good, Dan. Thanks, man. We are going to go straight pushback. No need to turn or do anything like that. And park brake is on and chocks are removed. All right, park brake is released. Good. Upstairs, make sure packs are on. Good, we got duct pressure. Beautiful. Go ahead and get our block time on. And engine number 2 over to ground. Beautiful. Sounds are up. Start valve open. EGT good in the green, we'll call it. And N2 percentage is rising. Hello, Cap. Just did a 217 at Zurich with a Phoenix. Not super good compared to you, but it's getting somewhere. Hey, Janky, we just had a 230 foot per minute, man. Do not worry about that. I always say under like, don't mind me, anything under like 300 foot per minute, 250 foot per minute, there's nothing wrong with that, man. That's a very good landing. Don't ever have to be worried about that. A little bumpy on departure. Honestly, my RealCat turb has been acting weird, JJ. I haven't even like really noticed it, especially like going through clouds and stuff like that.
I didn't get anything, so I'm not sure what airspace you're located in.
Maybe we have to bump it up on the 7.3. What are your settings, JJ? Like, I'll show you mine. I've got it 100, 100, 100. Park brake set. Engine number 1 over the ground. 125. All the way. Let me try it.
Say Vancouver.
Let's go 125, 125, 125. Save and reload.
I didn't get anything from them, but
22%, again looking for about 25%. Here comes 25%. We'll introduce fuel.
You can, I guess, do this on control.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, roger, but I will send the continue just call me
You can almost see the glacier now up there, kind of. See, it's clearing up quite a bit.
Bypass pin removed.
This is more the weather I was kind of expecting on the arrival. You can see it's kind of pushed down that way. I love this scenery because it's added all, like, you can see all the like the smoke and stuff from all the buildings around. It's really cool. It's a nice little touch to the scenery. All right, we have 2 good engines. Yaw dampers coming on, probe heat's coming on. APU, isolation valve to auto. APU bleed goes off. Packs to the auto position as well. Engine generator 1 and 2 goes online. APU goes off. Start switches over to continuous. Flip that over to Gen 1. Everything looks good. Pressurization panel set and checked. Wonderful. Let's go flaps. 5 degrees today. Trim value 5.31. Right about there, actually. And auto brake over to RTO. We'll get our flight directors. Left side, right side, auto throttle. We'll go VNAV and we will go LNAV for our departure. We'll be good pilots. We'll bug up runway heading, which is 085. Alrighty. And we're looking good. Park brake's coming off. Make a right turn here. And we're going to call short of Charlie. Cap, don't get SimFX. It tanks performance. Yes, I've heard that as well. A couple other people. Cap's your cabin also quiet. I turn the sound up, hearing something. But when I go to the exterior view, I get a jump scare. The engine's blast is too loud. Yeah, that's... Unless you set like a view like this where you go outside, it kind of stays the same. But if you go to like drone mode, yeah, it's real loud. SimFX took 10 FPS. Yeah, it's too much.
I got you now. Call
Too
for
much.
contact. 102 nautical miles.
I think he's going to let us out. Thank
The
you.
level island. Be ready. Get us out of maintain at
Flex lights on.
15,000.
What's the one highway with the highly dangerous in Alaska for the truck drivers? I forget. The something pass. Anchorage, Alaska 60, short of Charlie, ready to taxi, runway 8.
Alaska 60, runway 8, taxi, Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Alpha, runway 8, Alaska 60. Alright, Charlie and Alpha.
Center Alaska 68, holding short Charlie for runway 8, ready for taxi.
Alaska 68, Center Public Company, runway 8, taxi, Charlie Alpha.
Alright, we'll follow company Charlie Alpha for runway 8, Alaska 60.
I don't know, SimBrief had me at 310 to go. Too high for this little run. I amended to 27. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can even get to... Because I'm so light, I may be able to get up to 3-1. But we'll see. Hey, I got my first flight lesson today, and it was a PA-28, and the landing was a butter. Nice. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Looking for ISO 32 Ketchikan.
Some effect makes the PMDG way leggier than the Phoenix, and I don't get it. Interesting.
Definitely can.
That's 69, roger, clear to Ketchikan Airport, Juneau 6 departure level line, transition S5, climb maintain 15,000, departure with me.
Alright, Chad, here we go. Say goodbye to
206.
Juneau. Crazy weather into here today. It's fun. The Dalton Highway could be, yeah.
Departure level island transition.
Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love. Appreciate everybody being here again today. Some fun flights finishing off in Alaska. What's the temperature here? Currently right now, +6. 6 degrees.
And Olympic 409, you stepped up someone taken.
SimFX is not available for the Phoenix. I think that's why. Let's fly this in formation.
Roger, number 1.
Look at all the snow plows over there. I need those up in Alaska. Anchorage, Alaska 60, ready to go.
Olympic 409er, clear to Anchorage Airport, Vila Bravo 5, departure Bravo.
How much FTS do you gain with the Phoenix cabin disabled? None. There's really no difference, man. There's no difference. The only reason I like it is because I get to set my wing views where I don't have to like look through a window. That's really the only benefit of it. Captain Real Capture, if you press save aircraft profile, it will change for each aircraft, right? Correct, yes. Which we can save aircraft profile.
Olympic 409, that's squawk 5115.
I'm just going to make sure that it kept that and those numbers. It did. Okay.
Olympic 409, you read back correct, 20 right for departure, call for taxi.
Yeah, you don't want to be in your swimming trunks, that's for sure, Chinky. A little bit chilly for that. A little bit cold.
Corner 79 Foxtrot, you're going to send a maintain F5 discussion 15,000.
Maintain 15,000.
How was the landing? It was okay. It was decent. Could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't. We were kind of fighting visibility. It was kind of crazy.
Anybody else calling?
Alaska 60 ready to go runway 8.
Tail 1 Alaska 60, fly to Juneau 6 departure, report to Kogan Island, NDB, runway 8 clear for takeoff, wind 0807.
Runway 8 clear for takeoff, report the Kogan NDB, Alaska 60. Good flight, Cap. Thank you, Tyrex. Appreciate it, mate. Which sound do you like best, the CFMs or the 737s or the 320s? I don't know. It's a good question. Probably the 7.3, to be honest with you, man.
Okay, thanks. You're right, 12 kilo, you can expect the RNAV. Let's see.
The offset approach in Juneau with the terrain is usually a fun approach. It is. Yeah, we were really fighting visibility on the way in, though. Like, really fighting visibility. Alright, friends. Yo, Kim's going on. Enjoy the departure. My amigos sounds are up. Let's get it. Throttles to about 40%. Good. Chrono's going on. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. And toga. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive.
15,000 advised weather and
Neutral.
Alright, descend to maintain 150 and we'll just take bar.
Advised weather and Ketchikan, favor approach requested, stable.
I got you advised, and the weather is at Ketchikan there.
Positive rate of climb.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alaska 60, ready to go runway.
Immediate right turn, chat.
68, runway 8, hold short runway 8.
Hold short runway.
We have 12 kilo, CFC, RNAV Yankee, runway 7 right via Yankee. 12,000 departure.
Flaps up one.
Squawk 3533.
Such a cool ass departure, chat. Flaps clean. Auto brakes off, we'll walk the gear. Do you have P3D? I do not, no. Alrighty, 5,000 feet, autopilot's going on, back up into the flight deck. Alrighty, beautiful. And we will call the Kogan Island, Anchorage, Alaska 6 here, Kogan Island.
Alaska 60, verify squawk in 45, correction, verify squawk in 3131, 3131.
I forgot it, thank you. 3131 now for you. Can't make sure the throat is set. Yes, I forgot to put in our new squawk code. We did it now for him, 3131.
60, thanks for the contact over Kogan and NDD, climb maintain, level 310.
Climb maintain 310, Alaska 60, thanks.
Alaska 68, on the wind 007, fly the Juneau 6.
310 for us.
Kogan Island,
good.
Numberboard over Kogan Island, NDD, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Nasty out there, man. It is nasty out there, but we're climbing like a rocket ship. Love this FCU so much easier. Nice. For the Boeing? That breakout, chat. 10,000 feet. Lights are going out. Start switches.
Kilo, altitude alert, advise upon above 6,000 feet immediately.
We'll keep the seatbelt signs on for now.
At 12 kilo between Provo and Talkeetna, you're supposed to be at 11,000 minimum.
A little bit bumpy through those clouds for sure. Some nice Alaska scenery, Juneau and Ketchikan. To get a fun route to fly? It is, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Just keeping the anti-ice on till we get through some of these clouds.
About 5.
Definitely getting bumped around through those clouds. Let's see the PFD going bumpy.
69, ready for taxi.
Up 69, runway 8, are you on 8 or T6?
Look at that.
08.
Up 69, runway 8, taxi at Charlie Alpha.
Beautiful.
Charlie
Absolutely
Alpha.
beautiful. Cool. Kill the engine anti-ice. EGAP, have a great flight. You can remove climb 2 and N1 to climb even better. Usually done above 5 key feet. Gotcha. Thank you, Eugene. I usually just leave it, to be honest with you. Still giving us great climb performance. I think it does it automatically, actually, so you just switched over to climb.
7,000 departure with me, can squawk 3444.
Might be hitting the tips of these clouds here. Absolutely Huskers for sure. Especially out here, man.
I see 5168, read back correct call for taxi.
There we go.
155, sorry, say again. Or 55, say again.
You said descend 150, correct?
Correct.
Thanks.
At 15, yeah, it looks like it deleted it by itself at 15,000 feet. Coming up on standard barometric pressure. We'll go standard, good. And we'll bug this guy up to standard as well. Beautiful. Looking good, chat.
60 Kodak doozy.
Kodak doozy, Alaska 60. Doozy.
In Reno 15, what approach you on Mondorf again?
It can also depend on the SOPs. I fly for Southwest Virtual and we remove it about 5K. Got you. Okay. Yeah, it's
15
probably an
Roger,
SOP thing. I would agree with you on that
You can
one.
expect the
Most likely an
north
SOP.
arc from Hobbs.
Deshaun, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Did you know before flying in the mountains, pilots should accumulate a minimum of 150 hours of flight time?
Actually,
most likely, Jake. Yeah, that makes sense.
Kodak Nob, Kilo November.
Definitely getting bumped around up now. Real nice. GMC with 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support, dude. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Guys, if you just got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat to GMC. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks, buddy. Slush, what's up? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
That's the 68 rate of contact over Koch Island.
Virtual airlines give you airline SOPs? No. Probably just their virtual airline SOP. They may have a friend or something that works at
Center, Alaska 69 is holding short 08.
Alaska 69 by the Juneau 6 departure report over Koch Island. Wind 007, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 08, and we'll report to
Oh my lord. Chad, are you guys ready for this one? Captain Canada Summer Camp. Although you spent since wrong. There's only one. Since 2018.
Kilo November,
my
Oscar
fucking dear
Bravo
lord.
Echo.
I actually really like it. Chad, how many of you would buy this? How many would buy this if we made this into a t-shirt?
255 due to some turbulences here. Because we
How many of you would purchase this? Instant buy.
Not maintain 15000 already.
Dan, we need to see if we can actually do something like this. Put this on a t-shirt. We will do it through Teespring. We'll do like well, you know what, Dan? This is actually a great idea. We should do this as like a month or two promotion through Teespring. See if we can actually do it, Dan. I'll give you my Teespring information, or if you can just make it so that I can upload it. I don't know what file format I have to upload it for Teespring. God, that's actually so good. That's actually so good, man.
Anchorage Center, Air Canada 55, 15,000.
Like, holy shit.
You center maintain 6,000.
Captain Canada Summer
Center
Camp
maintain
since
6,000, Air Canada
2018.
55.
Ay, That was good. That was real good.
Just straight into, I guess, ILS Yankee 11.
We'll put it in a bunch of different colors. ChatGPT made that based on the text I submitted. It's pretty damn good. What's the expected flight level? Just joined. I'm wondering if the ETA is correct. The ETA is correct. It's short, man. 31,000 feet. And we're almost there. We're passing through 28,000 now. Up to 310s.
ILS Yankee 11, Ketchikan, Air Canada 55.
777 from Flight Factor is out. No. It was out to early access. You can't buy it anymore.
Condor 7, unfortunately we are now at disconnect. Bye-bye, see you next time.
Big 951 runway 20 taxi Alpha.
Selling my 4090 for it. Well, it won't be that much. Needs an airliner though instead of the prop. The prop kind of fits into like the whole summer camp cottage kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I actually like the airplane that's there. It's kind of like that, like, you know, summer camp. Like, it's funny, man.
Three 15, you said you want 16. I initially heard 6.
Cut, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Maybe put like a short bus, a school bus on it. A short bus would be good. But I like the plane. The plane's pretty cool too, man.
Roger, you can proceed.
It says 22 minutes till arrival. Yes, but you, remember, you also have to add about 15 minutes onto that.
Maintain 6,000.
That is if we stay at this speed, at this altitude, we'll be overflying the airport in 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Is a 4070 Ti Super enough for X-Plane 12 and Microsoft? Yes. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Contact, climb, maintain, flow 310. 310. So 60, you can descend and maintain expression 15, 15,000. Advise with the weather and NOTAMs in Ketchikan and for approach request if able.
Alright, when ready, we'll descend 15,000, and we've got the ILS Yankee planned for Alaska 60.
Okay.
Alright, ILS Yankee 60. Weather, we're still looking at winds 350 at 9 knots. 10-mile visibility, scattered at 2,400, overcast at 3,800, so we should still be perfectly fine on the ILS approach, and the ILS gives us minimums of 292. So quite, I'm going to have to bring this all the way down here, 292.
About 12 kilo, descend and maintain, you can descend and maintain 3,000.
$292
Anchorage
on the barrel
Center,
minimums. Good. What are your PC specs? Call an exclamation point specs in chat, man. Or you can check the link in the description. There's a description of the video all the way down. Yeah, we got a command for all that fun stuff, dude. Exclamation point specs in chat. I'll provide you with all the info.
One more time, sorry. 2360, 2360.
I have 2 PCs. Remember that. We have the gaming PC, and then we also have a stream PC. But yeah, Dan, seriously, I love that idea. I don't know what file format I need to do that on Teespring in order for that to work, but I'm assuming if you can just PNG just the writing without it being on a on a shirt, Dan.
Alaska Center, Air Gate 55, so we'll advise tops here right at about 8,000.
Fuck, that one's actually so good too, dude. Oh my god. Except the S kind of, I don't know what this is here.
315 across lobby at or above.
I don't know what this thing is.
The tack end to runway 16 and down.
Hi, man. God damn, dude. We need something like that, dude. We need, like, we gotta make it happen. You can see chat team, like, I don't know what it's doing here. It put like a, it's like a P with an S and an E all in one. I don't know what it's doing there. Same as this one. It's really messing up with the S's.
Yeah, 3207
Dude, it's so good, man. It's so good. It's so good. Capped is misspelt? It is, yes. Trolling the trolls, yes. We need to do that, Dan. We'll do it on Teespring. We'll see what we can drop on Teespring. But I think, remember, like on Teespring, I think you just need to put that into like a PNG, you know? Oscars, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Says, man, too bad that shirt wasn't made before FSE. Would have been great. I don't know if we could. I don't know if Dan. Is there a way that you think we could get some of those shirts before the expo and we could hand some of them out? Do you think there's somewhere in 30 days, Dan, that we can get something printed and we can bring some of those? I don't mind getting, like, you know, a handful of them, 10, 12, 15, 20 shirts or something like that, and handing them out at the expo to some, like, the, you know, the people that I see. Huskers, thank you for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate it. I'll see what I can do, Huskers. I'll see if we have enough time to get something printed, even if it's like a rough version, you know what I mean? Something for you guys down at the expo or something. I'd redo the whole thing by hand, but I like the idea of ChatGPT came up with. 100%. I love that, Dan.
55 seconds.
Yeah, I love that. It looks awesome.
6,000.
It looks awesome. Flight level 6,000, 5,000 feet. Forecast, let's request our descent winds. Thank you again, Huskers.
Man, too bad that shirt wasn't made before FSE. Would have been great.
There's t-shirt shops in Toronto that can do the same weak prints. Yeah, well, it's all about, like Dan said, Dan would have to actually get that from, like, ChatGPT. He'd have to actually, like, make the same thing but in, like, Photoshop or, like, one of those other programs. So that's why I'm asking if it would be possible, because it's I don't know how quick Dan can get that onto a shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like, how long before Dan can actually get the physical design, and then we take the physical design, put it on a t-shirt, and then get those t-shirts printed, and then get those t-shirts shipped? Would there be enough time? It'll be probably close. We'll see. We'll see. My brother makes these types of shirts for a living. I'm sure he could make something up very quickly. Okay, interesting. Jason, if you want to message myself or Dan, if you're in the Discord, message one of us. That'd be great. Need to change the GA aircraft to a commercial aircraft. I saw that one too, Sanders, but honestly, man, I kind of like the, it gives it very, like, summer vibes, to be honest with you.
150-168, runway 33, taxi via Golf.
Or you could get the shirts shipped to the expo itself. Yeah, if we got them printed in the US, it would be easier to do that, I guess. Yeah. Top of descent is in 18 miles. He gave us descent to... Yeah, what did he give me? 1,500? I think he gave me 1,500 on my descent. I can't remember.
Change search, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Over to the dark side.
122.8. We could have a giant timeout playpen at FSE for all the kids in Vegas. Summer camp t-shirts required.
575, follow your company, runway 20.
The plane should be a Latin VFR 340. Oof. Not bad. Not bad. Now, I love the idea, though. I think it's actually hilarious. It'd be pretty damn funny, chat. That'd be a good one. Frequencies 109.3 on the ILS. 109.3. Good. And 109.3 on this guy. Good. Front course 115 on the heading. 115. Good. And we've got our minimum set here, 292. Top of descent's in 7 miles, chat. Just make it a 737 with a prop on the front. Very summer vibes. True, not bad, actually. Yeah, we're going to go have a butter landing. Sushi, take care, my friend. Hopefully I will see you on Thursday back in Europe. Did you see did you see XP almost pulled another landing on the taxiway the other night? I did see that, yeah. Somebody needs to get this man some glasses. This man needs some flight simming glasses. Too many taxiways and runway incursions. Will a 4060 with an I-7 be enough for FS24? Depends on what I-7. I-7 10, I-7 11, 12, 13. Lived in Ketchikan as a kid, such a great place. It's a cool ass place, Ken, that's for sure, man. Cap, we have bodyguards at the expo? Absolutely, always. Strapped and ready to go.
5168, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Good. We're taking any gate that's available to us in Ketchikan. I believe there's only like one or two gates there.
315, welcome to Amador. Taxi parking this frequency, bye-bye.
Oh, it's not even like, you can't even... Okay, one of those. Yeah, I think there's only like one or two gates here. Who's XP? XP72, good friend of the channel, also a fellow content creator. Two gates, one is a jetway and the other's a ramp. Got you, yeah. That was in the sim? Yes, it was in the sim. Yeah. What process do you recommend keeping FS24 in mind? What do you mean, Vapab? What process? Like the install process? Or
68, you can ascend and maintain at pilot discretion 15,000, advise whether or not...
That's it, Huskers, we'll be there.
If you have a approach request.
Alright, we can, at pilot's discretion down to 15.
I think those specs should be fine, Vahab, especially thinking that Microsoft 2024 is going to be far better optimized. I wouldn't upgrade anything like until Microsoft 2024 comes out, and then you can start upgrading because you're going to have a better idea of what you need. More RAM, more hard drive space, more VRAM, more CPU cores. Right? I would wait till it comes out.
Ketchikan and approach request.
Down to pilot's discretion down to 15,000. We're looking for ILS Yankee into Ketchikan for 11.
This is for Alaska 69, advise whether or not I'm going to Ketchikan to send and maintain at pilot discretion 15,000. Apologies, descend and maintain 15,000 at pilot discretion, and we're looking at the ILS Yankee 11.
Good chat. Hey there, Captain of Vision. As a little birdie, maybe I took too much medicine last night, but I'm flying anyways. Oh, baby. The beauty of the sim. You ever played P3D? I've never owned P3D. I have used it before on computers and stuff, but I've never owned a copy of P3D.
490, radar contact, climb maintain flow 310.
Correct, Dan. Yeah. I mean, with the winds right now, 350 at 9, it would definitely make more sense coming in on the other runway.
Yep, he's gone.
But they've got everybody going on in the ILS, I think, just for traffic purposes. If there was like an RNAV where we could kind of like take it around or something like that, that probably would have been cool. But you have to be coming in from this side. Annette Island. And then down.
005, you descend and maintain 501.
So we've got everybody on the ILS right now. ILS Yankee. Just hear about the story about Harrison Ford who lands a G airplane.
6,000, hold at doozy as published.
6,000, you want us to hold at doozy for Alaska 60?
Correct.
Alright, 6,000, and we're holding at doozy. How do we do doozy?
Limit 575 or 920 X over takeoff.
Hold. Doozy. I don't know if I've ever done a hold in the 7-3. Doozy, it's going to be, what is it going to be? Right turns, right, chat? Doozy at 6,000.
It's a 68. So you can expect to hold at doozy as published.
Doozy.
We'll expect to hold at doozy for Alaska 60.
Doozy.
69, you can also expect to hold at doozy as
Next
published.
hold.
We'll hold at doozy as published.
Alaska invalid entry. Doozy.
In the Ketchikan.
Hold that doozy. Okay. Hold that doozy. Wait, do I have to do anything? Hold. Next hold. Doozy. Execute. That makes sense. Okay. Quad radials. Does it have? It has a 313. I think we can just keep that in like that. Right turn 133, so it would be a 309. So northwest /309. Okay, and then that would give us a 129 right turn inbound. Okay, well, we're good. Let's got all of that. And best speed would be 200 knots.
60, if you want to advise or get rid of the hold, I advise you go over to Unicom and ask the guy to cancel his IFR at the ground at Ketchikan. He's currently on the ground and not canceled.
Now we're good. We got it figured out. Thanks for Alaska 60. All right, 3013 on the altimeter. It's actually 3014. There we go.
Oscar 575. Reset. Just verify squawking.
And we've got a hold.
533.
I don't know if I've ever programmed a hold in the in this aircraft, to be honest with you. I think we just figured out how to do them in like the Airbus properly.
Alright, 12 kilo, welcome to Anchorage, take a left, Golf.
That's because I guess there's a guy on
Cross 7 left.
Unicom. Are we good? 4.7 is pounds or kilograms? Lots of fuel. Lots of fuel. V3 in DMs. Jesus Christ. Did's just pumping out these V3. That's... yeah. Yeah. It's got the fucking school bus in it and everything. Chat, are we doing this or what? I don't know what this is. Sinit. What does that mean? Since? This is badass, man. This is top tier quality. We need this, Dan. Like, we need this, man. This is that's a high quality shirt. That's gonna be expensive. Thinking all the ink. Are we just keeping it like a flat color? Probably just all like that, right? No color, because it'll be way too much. I love it. I love it. Yeah, just black on like that. Yeah, that would be the easiest. White and black. God, I love that, dude. We need that, man. Like 100%. 100% we need that. Color isn't extra, you sure? You need the seal on the cabin to say blame Dan. Hell yes, a couple different retro old school colors and I'm in. Yeah, it'd be badass. I actually really like that one. Oh, Daniel. This is what Daniel's doing on his day off today, friends. Victoria Day Daniel. God, we love Daniel. Putting Mopar on the bus. He's the bus driver, Flyboy. He's driving it. You know, a guy that can print them cheap. Well, I'd love to put the design on Teespring and have that up for like the summer.
Good.
On Teespring, that would be awesome. Have a banner pulled behind the airplane that says "Blame Dan."
Go ahead. Sorry,
That'd be a good one.
that.
Such awesome landscape it is, man. It's truly beautiful. Although
I might not be on for that.
looks
but,
a little bit default out here because
7
it's
right,
probably just covered in cloud. But yes, it is. Alaska's truly beautiful, man. Such a cool place to go flying.
Say again?
Put an eye reveal on it.
We don't do that here. You just pick any stand or any gate.
Where's Smitty? He was in stream the other day. Maybe a week or two ago he was in here hanging out. He's more into trains now, man. Trains rule the world, not planes. Is there a published speed for this hold?
Anchorage Center, Air Canada 55.
Okay, 55 Anchorage.
Cancel IFR. Sorry about that.
Okay, 55 Roger. Thanks. IFR cancellation received. Thanks, fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Should be.
Left 60 at easy clear ILS. Correction. Clear the ILS Yankee runway 11 approaching to Ketchikan.
I cleared the ILS Yankee 11 to Ketchikan. Alaska 60. Alright, so we're cleared for the approach, which means that we need to get down to 4,100 feet. So we're going to go 4,100 feet And we will go vertical speed. Descend now. We can cancel out the hold. How do I go to this? Legs. How do I cancel the hold? Hold. Chat. Anybody know? Legs. I don't know how to cancel the hold. We'll go heading select. Just go direct. Okay. Delete hold at line. You just select direct to the next waypoint. Okay, got you. That makes sense. All right, ILS frequency was 109.3. I think we're still a little bit ways out, so we're not going to capture. Yet.
And
How about
25, I assume you wanted the ILS.
Cat forgot to cancel IFR before I left frequency. No worries, man. You're fine. You are fine. Is it a non-towered airport? Is that why? .220 on the speed. I'm going to arm localizer. Loke's been captured.
Alaska 68, can we expect to keep the descent going down to 6,000 for the hold?
Alaska 68, you're going to send a maintain 6,000.
Alright, descend maintain 6,000.
There's no tower here? Gotcha. Okay.
Alaska 005, roger, you can expect that. Let's see. Are you
Tower
able
may be
to-
closed? Gotcha. Makes sense. Alright, we forgot to do some things because we were looking at t-shirts. We're going to get all the lights on. Everything's set
now?
there. Everything's looking good.
Alaska 005, roger. I can't get you down below 15,000 unless you join like a
4,600.
or a Gulf
There's
Airway.
glide slope.
You join
We'll arm that
Gulf,
now.
8
Start bringing our speed
northbound,
back.
So from China to Unity.
Flaps 1. Want to be about 190 knots when we're intercepting glide slope. Everything's on.
Alaska 68,
Any
no
lights,
traffic is
seatbelts?
there between you and the Ketchikan Airport. You can cancel IFR with me in the air or on the ground this frequency. Change your ride frequency approved. Frequency, radar service terminated.
Alright, we'll cancel IFR now and over to Unicom. Thanks for HC, man. Have a great afternoon, Alaska 60.
Yeah. Alaska 68.
Alright, canceling with him. Good. Flaps 5 degrees. We are currently 13.5 out, chat. Good. T-shirts are important. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'd love to bring some of those to the expo, Dan. Hopefully we can make that happen. That'd be fun. Wait until you see the giant hill down by the terminal. It's nuts. Oh, yeah, we've been here before, Dan. We have been here before, my amigo. This one's a crazy one. We did a general, a GA flight out to here as well one time. It was awesome. It was a good time. All right, those are in. Auto brakes are on. Ground spoilers are armed. Gonna get the rest of our lights on. Got everything done in the overhead. Everything is set there. Currently 11 miles out, speed 180, so we're looking good. Much better visual into this airport than it was into Juneau earlier. And we'll wait for the 2,500 foot call and then we'll drop the gear. Approach speed today 132. Very light airplane. 132. Now let's try and finish off the week here. No floats and have a nice smooth landing, chat. Turn the sounds up here. Gear down. Flaps 15 degrees. Final approach speed 132. Good. Start our recording. Recording is on. Flaps 25 degrees. I will take control of the throttles. And through 160 knots, we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps today. Alright, friends, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green, flaps are 30, and indicated ground spoilers armed, green light. Cabin crews advised, you guys are advised, we've canceled IFR. Yoke cam's going on, my airplane. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Put you guys down on the ground. Beautiful. So we are going to have to deal with that quartering tailwind. It is a little bit funky. We'll do our best to kind of deal with it, but it's going to kind of push the aircraft. Try and keep it right at VREF speed here. Look like the runway is floating. I mean, it definitely gives that effect for sure. Trust me, it's not. I loaded in to make sure all the scenery looked good, and I was on the most current version through the Orbex launcher. No, we're good, man. Don't you worry. It does kind of look like it's blended, but it's actually up on like a little bit of a, almost like a little bit of a hill. You'll see here in a sec. Watch our speed here. This is a direct tailwind now, 7 knots. Not the most ideal landing conditions, but hey, it's Alaska. I feel like we got to get, you know, it's actually swirling kind of everywhere. We know how the wind reacts to these airplanes. Kind of sucks. Yeah, replay's recording, dude.
400. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
Light slope.
Nope, don't worry about it. We're perfectly fine. 2 white, 2 red.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh, almost smacked that one, Chad. Nose down gently. Ooh, kind of did smack that one because of that overflare. I wonder if my camera angle's messed up or something. It wasn't very good, to be honest with you. 70 knots, reverser stowed, manual braking, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ketchikan. Kind of overflared that, and that kind of made it a mess. Not a very good... I always forget how difficult, for some reason, for me flying the 700 is. It's always a challenge. I always don't have very good landings when I fly the 700. I think it's because I fly it like an 800. And maybe that's why it just reacts weird. But, yeah, I always have trouble flying the 700 for some reason. I don't know why. Train radar can come off. Ground spoilers are clean. Flaps are clean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ketchikan. Not bad. G's tends to report higher touchdown rates versus landing rate monitor. Well, what did this one give us? 191 is what SimToolkit Pro gave us. What did this one give us? 256. It's still kind of close. What was the G rating on this one, though? 0.99 on the G? Yeah, it's a little bit weird. But used to find the 800, which is longer than the 700. Correct. That's why, like, my flare, I'm, like, waiting for the airplane to hit, and it's not hitting. And then we're kind of thudding it down that, like, last 5 extra feet, 700 feet, you know what I mean? Regardless, still not a bad landing by any stretch of the imagination, especially with a 9-knot kind of tailwind doing its own thing. So not bad, just not our best. Landing lights off, runway turn-offs off. APU is spooling. Engine start switches go to the off position. Strobe lights off, wing lights are off, and we're all cleaned up. We're looking good. We're going down here into the gate. For per minute, don't break an airplane. You're right, correct. The G's do, yeah. Great Alaskan Ops Cap this weekend. It was fun. Yeah, it was good. It was good to do these ops, man. It's been a while since we've done any of these. It feels good, man. Feels good. Just riding the downslope into the terminal now. We do have the replay, so we will be able to watch that. We'll be able to see that little bit of an overflare. We'll stop the recording. Get ourselves down into the stand. There's only 2 gates here, correct? Yeah, I'm going to log out as soon as I get down on the ground. I'm going to log out. How to get your Microsoft camera to stay level with your plane roll? What do you mean? I use FS Realistic. I don't know if that's why. 42 minutes on the flight time. Pretty decent. And our block time's looking not a whole lot longer than that. The taxi in is pretty short. Taxi into the terminal. There's the 1 gate into Ketchikan, chat. I think we can select gate 1. Gate 1. No. Alaska. We're waiting to greet us. Gate 1. How can I see your arrival if I log out? Nice. APU gen's on. Bleeds are on. Good. Get ourselves into the stand. Can I even see you on final? I don't even see you on final. Did he make you hold for a while? Stream over pretty much. Just past my commercial multi-check ride. Miles, congratulations, man. Yes, the stream is just finishing up, dude. This was our last flight for the day into Ketchikan from Juneau. Alrighty, there we have it, friends. Park brake is on. Upstairs, bleeds and gens are on. Good. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Anti-collision light is off. Probe heats and hydraulic pumps are off. Yaw dampers off. Fuel pumps are off. Seatbelt signs are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Ketchikan. Go ahead and request deboarding. Perfect. Jump outside. Give you guys a nice little view of the aircraft here. There we go. Sweet. Pretty cool little town. You have to take a little ferry across. Like the airport is just isolated over here on this little island. It's kind of crazy. And then you take the ferry across and there's the actual town of Ketchikan. It's all down that way. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. You got to take a ferry across here. Here's the little ferry terminal. It's where your car gets on and off. And then a couple little parking spots here. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild little airport, to be honest with you. No on the ground power. We're good with that. And there we have it, friends. Beautiful. What a fun week of flying here in Alaska, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like I said, as much as I did. Close that. Close that. Good. You're done. You're done. Cool. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy that, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. Truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely incredible. Appreciate every single person that comes to hang out in these streams with me. Let's go ahead and I feel like my camera view's off as well. I'm wondering if that's what's causing weird arrivals. Maybe like that seems to be a little better. I'll have to get the initial XYZ from my other I think it was too high up and like tilted down or something. Anyways. Blame cam, exactly. Let's go to GSX. We're going to go ahead and restart the Kutau script. Good. Let's come down here. We're going to go to PMDG setup, panel state load. We're going to go with final. We'll execute that. Good. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get the lights on. Good. Good, good, good. That's all good. And put flaps down to 30. Arm the ground spoilers. And we shall watch our replay, shall we, friends? I think we shall. Cool, let's hit the replay button. And this guy in here, pause it. We don't need to watch all that. We can watch it from like right about there. Should be good. We'll resume replay. Let's have a quick little look-see at this. See exactly. Pretty sure we overflared it, but we'll see here in a second. Going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. Without you guys here, it ain't possible. So seriously, thank you all so much for the support. Truly do appreciate every single person that comes here to watch the streams and can donate with a monetary value, smashing down that thumbs up, gifting members, donations, all in between. To everybody else that cannot donate with a monetary value, but donate with your time, your effort, being here in stream, smashing down that thumbs up button, just hanging out, man, flying with me on Faten. I appreciate every single person that comes to hang out in these streams with me. Next live stream from us is going to be on Thursday, and we're going to be back in Europe in the A320. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that one. And then the following week, we're planning to do the A300, unless we have a release of an aircraft. Maybe the 777 comes out, maybe the MD-11 comes out. I get access to either one of those airplanes. That will be the plan. Looked good there. We were kind of dropping like a rock. Wouldn't even really say an overflare. Yeah, I got to be honest with you, Chad. I don't think that one was a 250. That just didn't look like a 250 to me. We've seen 250s on the channel that looked far smoother than a 250. I'll even we'll even view it from like the back side here and see how this goes. But I feel like, hold on, give me a sec. I feel that wasn't an actual legitimate 250, but I will let you guys decide. Guys, enjoy the replays. Thank you all so much for being here. Truly do appreciate every single person, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys back in Europe on Thursday in the A320. Enjoy the replays. Happy landings, my friends. See